Hello, everyone. This is the third, I say confidently, episode of Journey Through the Sleighdiant Citadel. We're joined here by the Sleighers and Troy. He is our DM.
Hello, hello. Not live on, or like not ready or audible on my end. So if y'all want to talk things about me before I actually become audible over there, you can. But
You'll
I'll
never
repeat this again
know.
later. But thank you for organizing. I appreciate it.
Yeah, of course. Thank you for hosting and everyone for taking time to
Much appreciated.
Play as always this D&D TTRPG game. And thank you, Reese, for
Yeah,
coming.
I was actually.
Oh, go ahead.
Yes, thank you, Reese, for guest starring. I was gonna say I recently made a group DM with Lux, and I was gonna name it TTRP Geniuses.
Oh,
And
that's
then-
good. That's good.
Nice.
I didn't, but maybe next time.
I like that name. It's good.
Okay, and everyone else who would love
Wait.
to. Oh no!
How do we
Chloe.
Bless
keep
you.
fish in this stream?
Well, on my end, you just have to hit exclamation point fish. I forgot to put that in the title. Thank you for reminding me.
You're welcome.
Oh. Also, your VTuber model looks so cute.
Well, thank you.
I love it.
Thank you. Thank you. Oh, thank you for the fish. Nice. It will queue in and it will
Yeah.
occur. I like to have things for people to do while we're engrossed in session, right? You know, while I'm running a
Yeah.
fight, people can still. Oh my gosh,
Ooh,
Corey!
you got a legendary fish.
You got a-
Corey.
Oh my, what the heck?
Ooh,
Your
Corsola.
first
What?
roll, you got a
I got,
shiny
like-
Corsola.
I got a
That's
Pokemon.
amazing.
Yeah. Yes, I threw some Pokemon in here too.
Oh wow, it is a real Pokemon, huh?
It is a real Pokemon. Yeah.
Yeah. Corey,
you
what's your
fish?
favorite Pokemon? Or what's your favorite water Pokemon?
Water Pokemon. Oh, that's a hard one. I don't know.
Could it be
I
one
mean,
that starts
my
with a
favorite.
V?
I like my favorite. No, it's not Vaporeon. I
Vaporeon
like
is in here, by the
Umbreon.
way.
I like Umbreon. I think that's my favorite personal one. I like Spheal
Oh,
Spiel's
that's
in here.
cute.
Yeah. You're
because
up.
it's a seal that's a spear, and I just
Yeah,
think
so cute.
I just think that's really goofy. And I also like I also like Magikarp and Gyarados because like the evolution of like a stupid fish to like a really cool sea serpent is pretty good.
Yeah, it's the
Mm.
classic underdog tale. You know, it's
Yeah.
like started from the bottom. Now we here.
Magikarp
Now we
Magikarp
here.
is so silly. I love him.
Wait, what'd you say about Undertale?
Undertale. I like Sans Undertale. That's my favorite Pokemon.
See, now
Undertale.
you're tempting me to put Sans Undertale in the fishing game now.
When you catch him,
You
it goes.
should.
Wait, no, that's because you could add the different audio cues. So you're right.
Oh, you're so right.
Oh my
That's
gosh.
such a good
Perfect.
idea.
What if
All right, we're cooking.
I actually didn't know
What
that.
what if you could catch a butterscotch pie?
You're
in a
right.
fishing
A
game
butts
from the-
pie.
But
A butt
Well-
pie?
I think a
Yeah, it's
soggy
called-
one's the sexiest Scottish. Pie.
Mhm.
Yeah, it's called butts pie if you are doing a I think if your level is low. I want to say if you're doing a pacifist run, it's called a butts pie.
Mhm.
But if your level is higher, then it will say butterscotch pie or it'll say something
Mhm.
else. But think about it. Like, you're having fun, you're not hurting monsters. Butts pie.
Butts
It's in
pie.
character.
Is that a pacifist run?
I want to say yes,
The
but
pacifist
I'm
one.
worried because twitch.tv/deluxin is recording me say this. And I don't want to get outed for misinformation and canceled on Twitter.
Well,
it's wrong-
you like Undertale a lot, so I'm sure you can't be wrong about that many things.
Yeah,
I
if
appreciate your vote of confidence.
if it's
Mhm.
wrong, I just mute it and then I have you voice over it in the recording. The right information.
Yeah, we'll
don't
make
know.
it seamless. Be like, yeah, actually, in Undertale, if you are blah 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 blah, then yeah.
Maybe one day I'll stream Undertale, but I'll only do a pacifist run because I don't want to mess with Sans Undertale.
Right. It was
The Smash Bros.
I am
Character.
legitimately traumatized because at the very beginning of that encounter,
Mhm.
it says like, oh, the flowers are chirping, or like the what is it? The sun is shining, the flowers are blooming, the birds are chirping, whatever it is.
Mhm.
So that whenever anyone in real life would say, you know, the flowers are blooming, I'd be like, what did you say? Huh? Oh, like actual flower. My bad. I
A
got
little trauma moment. Oh dear.
yeah, trauma moment indeed. Okay. In about 10 seconds, I'm ready to switch us over to be audible on my end, and then we can introduce ourselves and say hi to everyone.
Okay.
Okay.
Speaking of
All right.
Audible, what's your Audible code?
All right, here we go. Hello, everyone. Captain Troy Handsome of International Rescue here. Please state the nature of your emergency. Here, joined by the Slayers and Raisbees. We are gonna do episode 3 of Journeys Through the Sleighdiant Citadel. I am excited. How are y'all doing today?
Woo!
Good.
Happy to be here. Let's go.
Happy to have you here. I appreciate you all hanging out in here also and fishing. We have, as far as non-slayers go in here, I saw Max in here who's going to take the idea of the Pokemon. That sounds like a fun idea. Please do. Please put Pokemon in your fishing. And Ida Takimas, who also, wait, for those of you who are Persona heads, has been working on actually making a Persona or converting a Persona TTRPG. So if you like Persona and TTRPGs,
Oh,
Ooh,
please,
oh my god.
please
Fun.
invite
feel
me.
that excitement,
I
right,
want
Ida?
Oh, yes.
Let me
Please
in.
show us.
Oh, yeah, let me shout him out actually. We used to be siblings. Not like real life siblings, but we used to be like we used to have the same model parents, and then I went and
Oh.
went you know, like the prodigal son, except the
Mhm.
prodigal son
Yeah.
returns at the end of the story, and I did not return at the end of the story.
You cheated on your model maker.
He cheated on me.
Yes, I cheated like twice in a row.
Well,
Oh,
I'd
yeah.
say it was worth it because your newest model is looking pretty good.
Thank you, I appreciate it. Oh no, Ida also cheated. He also pulled a prodigal son and moved away.
Oh.
He doesn't use the model that, so we're not related anymore. Oh, but yeah, he's writing status effect skill names for the Persona TTRPG as we speak.
Please,
Wow.
please let us come.
Oh.
Let us join you.
And of course, I will also shout out Max because if you all want, now that perhaps Pokemon will be catchable over there too. Oh, and Lux, of course. Thank you for hosting once again. I really appreciate it. This literally wouldn't happen, you know. So people, I'll level with you all both here and in chat. Like people will always be like, Troy, why don't you run D&D for us? Like, why don't you run D&D for me? You know, I see you always doing this all the time, and I'm like, let me tell you the secret. It's Deluxin, because if it weren't for Lux coordinate, look how many of us are here. There are 6 of us here. You know. Coordinating consistent or even semi-consistent TTRPG schedules with like 5 or 6 people. Whoo! That's I commend you.
Well, at least Stag is always free.
It's
That-
the
that
power of
helps.
hammer time.
Yeah.
Exactly. Give Lux a hammer and they will work.
Speaking
Yeah.
of hammers, did y'all see that wombo combo of Mario and Luigi in that RPG? The new one coming out,
I
Brothership
want
or
that game
something?
so bad.
No.
Wait, no, I haven't.
Like I see this GIF on a certain website, and it's just like,
Yes.
oh my gosh, it's
happening.
like Dragon Ball Z RPG kind of thing. I'm just like,
I love the Mario and Luigi series. I'm so glad it survived. Oh, I'm so
Oh,
glad.
Wait, are you talking about
Man.
Super Mario Brothers Z, which was a fantastic like
Brothership?
animated?
yeah, it looks a
the-
lot like that, but
yeah, oh my gosh.
Oh, but it's Brothership.
It's like an
yeah,
official
but
game.
Brothership, Brotherhood, what the new game's
Yeah, it's coming out. Brothership.
Yeah, there's a new video that just came out, I think yesterday, where it showed them wombo
this like
comboing a Koopa.
Is this an RPG or?
Yeah, it's
I
a
think so,
turn-based,
yeah.
I think.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
So it's like a spiritual successor to Super Mario RPG.
I think it's just
It's like related. It's like a cousin. Like the actual spiritual successor was Paper Mario, but And
Mhm.
as far as Mario RPGs are, the Mario and Luigi series were beloved. Everyone talks about like
Yes.
Mario and Luigi Superstar Saga. I see a lot of people shipping Prince Peasley from that game with Luigi. There's
Yes.
also the Mario and Luigi game. My personal favorite is the one where they go inside Bowser.
I love Bowser's
It's
Inside
called Bowser's
Inside
Story.
Inside
him?
Story.
Yes.
And
Yeah, they
it's
go
not
inside him
NSFW.
multiple times and over and no, no. Okay, so what actually
Ah,
happens is they shrink
Why
down
is this
to
the
be
cancer
first
had
time
inside.
kinks
I'm
in it, I'm gonna
hearing
be
about
honest.
this?
Don't
I
worry, we'll
cannot
send you
say
some
it's kink
links.
free. I played through the first one. Nobody talks about Partners in Time, but that was the first one I did play. I love that
Oh,
one for the
Partners in
DS.
Time is good, especially because the music in that one is also banger. Because for those of you who know Kingdom Hearts, Yoko Shimomura also composed
Oh,
his songs for Bowser's Inside Story, Partners in Time. That final boss theme is it
now I
is
need to look it up.
superb.
Yes. Oh my gosh. I wonder if she's involved with this latest one. That'd be really cool if she was.
Oh yeah, oh my gosh, Yoko Shimomura and Brothership. I'm surprised
I
because
gotta look it up.
I thought Mario and Luigi died. Their parent company Alpha Dream went under, so I thought there would be no more Mario and Luigi games. And then the
I thought,
Brothership announcement came out.
I thought you meant the actual characters died. I was just like,
Oh yeah,
oh,
Mario and
is that how the
Luigi. Yeah,
last
they
game ended?
die in the latest Mario game. Sorry to spoil Super Mario Wonder. Yeah, it's pretty tragic.
Holy shit. Um, yeah.
Nice. All right, thank you for letting us yap for a little bit. Are you all ready to actually get going with session?
Oh
Yes.
yeah.
Yeah, did we introduce ourselves? I don't
Oh
remember if
yes,
we did.
please introduce yourselves.
Oh, yeah.
We'll do. I'll call you, and the order is gonna be Stag, Corey, Lux, Reese, because that's the order showing up for me on my screen. So Stag, could I ask you to introduce yourself for us?
Hi, I'm Stag. I'm playing my ADHD nightmare Mercury Dragonborn named Ventilator.
Accurate.
Yeah, hi.
Woohoo,
Hello.
hello.
All right. Thank you. Thank you. Next over, we'll have Corey. Could I ask you to introduce yourself and who you're playing?
Yes, I'm Corey. I'm playing my character Pim. He's like half drow, half elf, and he likes to steal. He likes to put things in his pocket dimension bag or stomach. I might change it. And he likes to play a song on his lute in his free time. And yeah, he's here to slay. He might steal a few things. That's okay. And like I'm heads up, I'm not taking this character seriously at all.
Hey, it's
Warning.
D&D.
Mhm.
You're fine. If this were supposed to be a serious campaign, that's something that we would have would have come up in sessions here. I would have been like, look, everyone, I'm really just trying to make this a heartfelt experience. There's some really good story threads and story beats I have planned. So bring your most serious characters. I didn't say that.
You know, I actually
Like,
have a
all right,
contact
all
through
right,
Netflix.
I'll buckle down and be serious.
What? No. Like, I'm literally about to, because you mentioned your pocket dimension. The last time we saw that
Yep.
pocket dimension in action was this clip here that I've just posted in chat that Lux has clipped. So, if you all
Yeah, the
want a
thing
serious
about-
campaign, you can do
The
it down
thing
the line.
about giving your characters cool abilities is that you have to remember they have cool abilities and actually try to use them.
Remember what Ross can do.
Yeah.
I think
I keep
it'll be
forgetting about the elixirs.
Oh,
true.
yeah,
The
your
experimental
elixir.
elixirs that you have access to. As a DM and as a player, we will forget things. I'll forget things you all have going on. I'll forget things that I have going on. That's why one of my favorite scenes in the D&D movie is when they're in front of the bridge and the DM's like, "Wait, what's that?" And he's like, "Oh, this? Oh, this is just a staff." It's like, well, that's not a staff. That's a something magic item, and that's a peak D&D moment. Because for me, like the time that this was realized was when my players had to infiltrate a keep, right? You got like a 30-foot thick stone wall, and they're like, "Oh, Troy, last session, we got this special ring that lets you phase through like walls." And I'm like, "Oh, that was literally last session, and I didn't plan." Oh, so they trivialized like a third of that one shot. I'll talk to you all about it in more details sometime. But it's because I would give them magic items based on the monsters they defeated in their one shots. So they defeated some creature that can like Misty Step or something. I forget what it was. And because of that, they got a ring that let them phase through walls. Right
Oh
before they
yeah,
had to
don't we
teleport.
have cards and coins or something?
Oh, you all have those magic coins that are
I
okay.
totally
Actually, I
forget
think
what mine
Gabriel
does.
has those. I don't think Vin has them.
Oh yeah, I don't think Ross has any because he
Okay.
didn't
So
exist at
half
that
of
time.
you, Corey and have coins on your characters of some sort, I believe.
Mine does something, but I forget what.
Yes. See,
I
that's from
have no memory
that's
of
from
this.
like 2/3,
I'm
3/4 of a
going
year
to
ago.
have to dig through the DMs.
Like I don't. It's during the I think the New Year's is when we obtained. Oh well, y'all
Okay.
obtained the
So
coin
9 months ago.
when we were talking to that
Here
dude
they
who
are.
helped bury the things, and we got the coins.
Here, I found them.
Oh, hey, that's a blast from the past DM.
Things. Oh yeah, let me look at this too. Oh my gosh. Luck,
Hey.
mirrors, criticals, and armor. So for those of you at home, real quick, I'll explain. So Lux's character has a coin. Well, Lux's other character has a coin that when you make an attack roll, a saving throw, or ability check, you can expend a charge to treat it as a 20. Or if a creature makes an attack roll, saving throw, or ability check against you, you can expend a charge to treat that roll as a 1. And it regains 1d3 charges after 7 days have passed. So that's what Lux's other character has. Pim's character has mirrors. Or Pim, sorry. Corey's character Pim has mirrors. You can flip the coin. Oh lord, why did I?
have
Oh my gosh, why did I
mirrors.
give Pim this one? Oh. So basically, you can flip the coin. If it lands on one side, you have to make a DC 16 con save or be petrified. But it lands on the other side, you can reflect that energy to add a creature within 30 feet, make them make the DC 16 Constitution saving throw, and then they would get petrified.
Wait a minute,
Interesting.
didn't we change coins though?
Oh yeah, did y'all trade or something?
Yeah, I
I
think we
don't remember.
traded. Because
What?
I remember I didn't want that one because I don't want to get petrified. Because
Okay.
that means I'm dead, right?
You're
Uh,
it's tricky. You can be unpetrified. You know, the party goes the high, like enough leveled, holy person.
Yeah,
maybe
That's
that's
fine,
what the
that would
lover's
be a
card is
pain
for.
in the ass for the party to do, and I would just be stuck
Yeah.
and not be able to interact with anything the whole time.
True. Stack pulls up a good point. There is another lover's card here that might have gone to one of you all instead. Do you think it went to Pim and someone? Like between Pim and
Might have
Om's character?
What is it?
So the lovers is like it's two halves of a coin. So each person has one half of it. And you can sense the location of the person with the other half of the coin as long as you're on the same plane of existence. And then
Ooh.
if you're within 60 feet of each other, both of you get a +2 bonus to saving throws. And also you have advantage on saving throws against being charmed, because you just love each other so much, and love comes in many ways, shapes, and forms. So I don't remember if this went to say, like Arm's character and Corey's character or
Went to
something.
Pim and Preminger.
I'm not sure. Exactly. The lovers.
Yeah, because like what Corey says about reading cards does ring a bell. I just don't remember between who. Like it could have been between Gabriel. Like I could have given Pim the critical card because
Yeah.
Pim's a rogue. That would help.
Mhm.
I
That's
don't.
true.
I really
Yeah.
do not fucking remember.
Let me describe these last two cards, and
Mhm.
perhaps will jog someone's memory, including my own. So the criticals card that Stag is referring to on Gabri is as a reaction after you made an ability check, attack roll, or saving throw. You can flip the coin and treat that as the new result as either 1 or 20. You can wait after the roll, but you have to do it before I say whether that succeeds or fails or not. So, if you're like, well, I'm going to fail anyway, might as well flip a coin, right? So that's what the criticals one is that theoretically went to Gabri, but may have been traded over to Pim. And the last coin is armor. This one theoretically went to Dooley. You gain a +2 bonus to AC. You can hand this coin to a friendly creature within 5 feet of you as an action who is not incapacitated. They get a +2 bonus to AC. Like your +2 bonus to AC gets transferred to them, but the item remains attuned to you. So it's kind of like like you've got this bonus to your armor class, but you can give it temporarily to anyone at any time.
Wait.
Yeah. I guess we'll have to see. You all have other magical things at your disposal, and
yeah. I love how the armor's card suggests that Henry V and William Shakespeare both exist in the D&D universe.
Oh.
Yes.
Oh, because of the lines that are on here. Nice.
Yes.
All right. But
Ooh,
we've halfway done with introductions. Unless you had a question, Lux, did you want to go ahead with your introduction?
no, I was gonna say exactly what you were,
All
which
right.
was
Take it away. Thank you.
introductions. Oh, was it me? Okay.
Yes, it's you next.
Hello, I am Lux. I am a shadow. I pretend to take the form of the familiar, and I myself play as Ross Hex. He is a warlock, and she's half human, half dragonborn, but it's not very apparent from her face because she is mostly looking human with like dragonborn scales on her face, whereas her sister is mostly looking dragonborn with like uh human-ish skin on the cheeks. And yeah, she originally was looking for her sister and originally thought Dooley had something to do with her disappearance. But after having some intimate relations with one of the Slayer's allies, she's found herself maybe on the track to caring about the group. We'll see what happens. But has so far aided them their journey through the Sleighdiant Citadel.
Nice. Yes, I actually just rewatched that section because I was, checking the VOD so I could. Wait, that sounds suspicious out of context. I was checking the VOD to see who had suggested the financial reward to you all, and I had to see if it was Youngie. It was not. But I got to hear myself playing Youngie very nervous and sheepish, like, oh yes, let's get down to business. It was amusing.
Beautiful.
All right, thank you for that intro.
Me.
Could I ask you to introduce yourself now?
Hello, I am Element. I am playing Dooley Seafair, a paladin who is the so far captain of the Slayers.
Yeah.
She means well. She does mean well. It doesn't always turn out well though, as we have found out the hard way.
As
All right,
others
thank
found
you,
out the
thank
hard way.
Yeah.
And then last but not least, guest star Reese Bees. Could I ask you to introduce yourself?
Hello, I'm Reese. I also stream as well. I just do a variety of things, but today I'm going to be playing a couple of NPCs and adding some flavor text as well. Pretty much co-DM in training.
That's awesome.
Woo!
Yes, I'm
Yeah.
excited to have Reese here as co-DM, as well as, down the line, I hope to co-DM with Lux sometime. But yeah. Any last
Woo.
words before we take it over to the other side and we start session off?
Oh yeah, are you recording?
I'm about to in like a few minutes.
Cool.
Yeah.
Nice.
I
This
am
is exciting.
ready.
I'm excited to play again.
All right.
Excited.
Yes, I'm excited to play again. It says it's telling me in my notes it's been like 2 months since we last played, but it does feel like it's been quite a while. So happy to resume and to get Halloween in, and also for this party to resume non-seasonal stuff. Very exciting things planned and very chaotic things in one of the modules that I feel like this party is great for.
Mhm.
All right, I'll take us over in 3, 2, 1. All right, it is time to begin episode 3, the final episode of chapter 1 of Journeys Through the Sleighdiant Citadel. We've got the party here ready to rumble. Our guest NPC is down here below me on the screen. Let me catch you all up real quick. So basically, you are in the city-state of Yonado. You had gone to a construction site, fought some tiger ghosts, followed the trail of the tiger ghost. Pim actually climbed to the highest tree and was able to see with a beautiful perception roll where they were headed. You all went up the mountain, found a lantern that I believe is in Ross's possession. And then you had come back to town. You were kind of mulling over maybe visiting the tea shop, but you had ultimately decided to visit your primary quest giver, not counting Youngie, Magistrate Kun Anjun, who goes by they, them pronouns. And you are right here outside the city gates, and you can see the magistrate right there on the top left. You all are also a little tired from the different combat that had ensued, but if you would like to take it from here. Speak with the magistrate about what you'd seen. Again, you got a lantern, and the lantern was on a shrine that Vin was able to have determined based on reading from before belonged to a magistrate whose name wasn't like had been, I don't want to say lost to time, but a magistrate who had passed. The shrine was in disarray, disheveled. It was not being kept up in good shape, and that's where you got the lantern that glows with the light. Um, if y'all would like to report your findings, perhaps get more information, feel free to talk to the magistrates. The floor is yours.
Right. Who do we see in front of us right now?
Mhm.
Just
Uh,
the magistrate themselves.
Yeah, the magistrate
Oh.
themselves, yes, wearing a
Oh,
red
wait.
and blue hat. Oh,
We're
let me show
here
the picture to remind you,
solve.
but yes.
We're here to solve a mystery of some
Mhm.
sorts.
And I think we
yes,
just
yes.
found the key.
Yeah,
Why did we come to the city in the first place? I'm sorry, it's been a while.
Of course. Can someone explain while I pull up the sheet for the magistrate?
Mhm. We were told about a series of attacks that nobody could really remember about. And when we finally arrived, we had a horrible encounter with a bunch of harpy-like creatures. They attacked us, they attacked the townspeople, and some guards really pulled through for us. I do remember that. And then after that, well, they didn't remember anything, but we did. So, yes, and now we went to a construction site to go investigate. We were attacked by tigers, but they were kind of chumps compared to the harpies, I'm gonna be honest here. we annihilated them. And Pim, you spotted this little glowing thing up the mountain. We trekked up there, and now we trekked
I
back.
did.
And I'll let you know that I'm a little sore now, but it's fine. It's fine. We can
yeah.
handle it. We're here to talk to them, Kunan and June, actually. Hello. We returned with this, and I'm gonna point towards the lantern.
Oh yeah, come join us, Dooley.
Alright.
You're talking quite far away from our friend.
Yeah, I could barely hear you, but it's all good.
No, I mean like your model, like your token. I mean
Okay.
yourself, Dooley. I'm Ross.
I have to yell. Oh, coming. I told you my legs were tired. I needed like
Okay.
5 breaks 10 minutes ago. Okay.
Sorry, well, you had pointed out the lantern. I'm sorry, was it to the magistrate or was it to the party?
To the magistrate.
I see. Okay. I will answer that in just a bit. As I predicted, I'm gonna take us to the other side because we have a raid-in, so I'd like to greet them real quick. We'll go here.
Hello.
Hi, Raiders.
Hi.
Hi, Raiders.
Hello.
Welcome in. Hello, hello.
Hello.
Captain Troy Handsome of International Rescue here. Please state the nature of your emergency. I'm here with the Sleighers, comprising Stag, Corey, Lux, and and guest star
Yes.
Reese Bees. How you all doing today? Glorious Fail, I appreciate the raid, was last playing Spin Hero. Any of y'all heard of Spin Hero before?
No idea what that is.
What is?
No.
Crash Bandicoot.
Hey.
Yeah, let me check out the VOD real quick and take a look. Oh, and looks like you were doing something. Your title for your stream was Dungeons and Gamblers? Is this some sort of like it sounds like this might be a TTRPG adjacent game, you know what I mean? Like do you like delve somewhere? And here, I'll take a look at this VOD real quick, but I appreciate the raid. It's like Slay the Spire, but a slot machine. Oh, any of y'all like gambling or
No.
Slay the Spire deck
No.
builders?
I have seen Slay the Spire before, and slot machines are familiar.
Oh, it's so cool. You basically like go through and you fight and like I see Glorious right now fighting some sort of like sea creature that's got a tail and a trident and the fins up top. But there's a slot machine and it's got like boots and rings and arrows and other like attacks and
Oh,
it's
that's
picking
neat.
like a mana orb as a reward. Okay, yeah, that sounds so cool.
That does sound pretty.
But yeah, I appreciate the raid. Welcome in Clowns. Welcome in R2Y9S. Welcome in our Empress. Welcome in Slowpoke Bloke. Love your name, actually. We have fishing going on right now, and there are some Pokemon in here, and I need to add Slowpoke,
But you can't
as
just
well as any other water Pokemon. What's up?
Oh. I
What'd you say,
asked a
Corey?
question. Could you catch a slowpoke? But then you answered my question.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Slowpoke
That-
isn't in here yet.
But that'd be so cool if you could.
Right? Oh.
Right.
Yeah, I'll add Slowpoke, I'll add Slowbro, I'll add the Slow King specifically from that Pokemon movie. Was it Pokemon?
Yeah.
2000? What is it?
We loved him.
Yeah.
Pokemon the movie 2000, I think.
I think that might have been.
With Moltres stuff.
Yeah, it was like the
big-
three
big
legendary
funky
birds.
fight.
Wasn't
Yeah.
Lugia in there too, or was it just the three legendary
Yes.
birds?
And
Okay.
the song that was very good.
Yeah, and how like the whole world will
Mhm.
turn to ash.
And he was like, oh, like Ash.
Yeah, they'll
It's like,
become.
wow.
It'll become Ash.
Yeah. Oh, I saw that one in theaters. Oh,
Wow.
Oh.
Yeah.
No.
I've not seen a Pokemon movie in theaters since that Pokemon movie where
Mhm.
where Pikachu says, "I love you."
I
What?
forgot that.
He doesn't
Straight up
say that.
does.
Wait,
He
I
does,
forgot.
actually,
does he
yeah.
say?
No,
Wait,
he
that's
straight
the.
up does. You
I
would, you
forgot
know.
that that happened. I forgot.
Oh,
I
you blocked it
forgot.
out from your memory? Good for
Yeah,
you.
Corey blocked it out from your memory.
No,
Or maybe you didn't see it.
I didn't see it.
No,
I'm
I
sorry.
was just
Yeah, it's called like, what is
joking.
it? Pokemon I Choose You or something? Let me look this
Yeah, just like a update of the first episode or two.
It's like a Valentine's Day movie.
up.
Yoshi.
Pokemon the movie I Choose You. Looks like 2017? 2017? Yeah. All right.
Is Vaporeon in it?
Thanks, Lex. What is it with you all on Vaporeon? So Vaporeon, I don't know if Vaporeon is in that movie, but I know Vaporeon is present in the fishing game.
All right.
No, you know,
Popular dumbass.
I never heard about anything about
Yeah.
Vaporeon. You could explain if you want, Corey.
No, I don't think I would like to explain that.
Okay, but yes, Glorious Fail, thank you for the raid. We appreciate it over here. We are on episode 3 of our newish campaign over here. Oh, I forgot to link the previous episodes. I should get that going sometime when you all are role playing. But yeah, we're gonna get back to it pretty soon. Glad I could finally catch you. Yes, this is one of the few times that I appreciate Lux having coordinated us to meet. Like, you know, I stream a little later,
Yeah.
but like I will make this happen. Like 9 on a Friday Eastern my time, I'll make it happen if we can all get together for D&D.
Yeah.
Appreciate you and everyone coming.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Oh, if you all want, everyone does have a stack of bless, but when I take us back over to the other screen, you can spend, I think it's 400 channel points to bless a player of your choice.
Nice.
Yippee.
Very exciting. I'll try to keep track of that. And also, Slowpoke Bloke, thank you for the follow. I hope you take that ticket and that it's a reminder of the good times to come and the good times you may have had here.
Aw.
Yeah.
All right.
Mm.
And then Creevy and Ida, thank you for welcoming the Raiders. It's time for us to head back over. Any last words from you all to the Raiders before we raid? Oh, I'm sorry, I have to introduce myself and tell them that they can go. If anyone needs to raid and fade, I completely understand. If you
Raid
need
and
to eat,
fade.
sleep, drink, hit the restroom, go to an idle meeting, please do so. I appreciate the support. What happens if we bless the guest DM? That is interesting because I have stacks of bless ready for the players, and I have 1 stack of bless on me right now.
You don't have to.
Reese, you can just use my stacks of bless. They are shared between the DMs. So right now there's 1 stack of bless between the 2 of us.
Okay.
Hi, emoji.
I'll get you your own bless stacks next session.
It's okay.
Oh, and my intro real quick. Captain Troy Handsome of International Rescue. Please state the nature of your emergency. I like to play Nintendo and indie games, and I also like TTRPGs. So right now I'm playing D&D with these fine folks. And then at the end of the month, we're going to do a Halloween one-shot.
Whoa.
Ooh.
Yeah, just right, because you all we do every major holiday. So we started with Christmas, we did New Year's, we did St. Valentine's Day / Lunar New Year, we did St. Patrick's Day / Easter, and it's time for Halloween.
I'm really excited for that one.
Oh my gosh, you're gonna pull out the nutcrackers again.
Actually, I'm gonna see if I can find the playlist with the holiday one shots. It's got some from my other crew, but yeah, Santa detected, show no mercy. This New Year is gonna be the bomb. Inventing dating apps in D&D. I forgot you all did something like that in the Valentine's Day Lunar New Year's special.
Oh my
And the
gosh, that was a
last
beautiful
one,
moment.
where said, "You what did you say about that lady? You sad, lonely woman, or something like that."
Something like that. Oh gosh, my voice was so shot, but it was like, you poor sad lonely women, you.
Yes,
Something
I'll
like that.
try to pull a bad
Oh my
clip.
goodness.
Oh, and yes, Lux is also streaming this over on their channel. And also on Lux's channel, you can see an overlay that By Genderly here has made. So feel free to check them out also while I pull up this clip. Am I forgetting anything else? We'll do holiday one shots. And we haven't done a Halloween one before, so I'm very excited about that actually.
Ooh. Actually,
Okay.
before you start, I do have a question.
Yeah. What's up?
Oh, thank you, Glorious, for the follow. Does Detective
Oh, thank you for the
Pikachu
follow.
count as a Pokemon? Do y'all count that as a Pokemon canon movie?
I don't know if it's canon, but it is a Pokemon movie. Like, there's no arguing about that.
Wait, I'm scared. Why do you ask?
Oh, because we were talking about Pokemon movies we last saw in theaters, and
Oh yeah, I saw Detective
Ah.
Pikachu in theaters.
That counts.
Does that count? Yay.
Okay. I
okay,
thought you were
yeah.
about to ask me. I mean,
No,
I
no,
am
no,
going
no,
to
no.
now. I'm now going to put Detective Pikachu in the fishing game. I'm also going to put Ryan Reynolds in the fishing game.
Yay!
Yeah.
Ryan
Yeah,
Reynolds
this,
as Pikachu? That sounds
Ryan
awesome.
Fischel's perfect.
Yeah,
Ryan
because you can
Reynolds
actually.
of Mint Mobile Operation
Oh my gosh, I'm so tired of
EO.
those ads.
I hate those ads.
Me too. Like, I get you love your company, but I'm tired of hearing you all the time.
Right?
Yeah.
Wait, what? Do I just not get
Yeah.
those ads?
Oh, Ryan Reynolds like bought some company and he does ads for them a lot.
He
It's
bought
called
Mint
#
Mobile,
not
now he's really
sponsored.
pushing it. Like, I
Oh,
respect the
okay.
grind, but also I'm tired of Mint Mobile ads.
Yeah.
But actually, I haven't gotten any of them in a while, but there was a time, because I have YouTube Premium, but there was a time when it was just nonstop.
I wonder if Ryan Reynolds ever bought a streamer, but anyways, if you head over to ryanreynolds.com slash
Plus, Mint Mobile, get
Yeah.
10% off your first mobile.
Your first
And a
mobile.
free mint. That's why it's called Mint Mobile.
In the mobile. That's actually kind of genius.
All right. Well, it is time for us to resume. I've held you up all long enough. Y'all ready to head over?
Yeah.
Yes.
All right, here we go. Once again, Glorious Fail, thank you for the raid and the follows supporting us. Let's see what the
Thank
party's up to.
you.
All right, back to business over here. You come up to Magistrate Kunan Jun, whose art I will show again for the newcomers who have just arrived. And you had shown the lantern, was it?
Yes. Pointed
Okay.
it out.
So they're a little confused and they'll say, "Oh, I've not seen something like this. Really? Where did you find this from again?"
Well, there was a shrine up on the mountainside, way back over there, and it was in rather disarray. We tried to see what the name was, but we couldn't make it out, unfortunately.
Oh, you couldn't make the name out. Interesting. Hold on, I'm trying to think of something. I feel like maybe perhaps you were able to make it out after enough like cleaning of like the moss and stuff that was around the shrine.
Oh, yeah.
Because I will give you the name of the person on the shrine again in case I didn't bring it up last time. And the shrine would have read De Wanha, warrior for the people in both common and Halri. So Halri is the local language of Yonido, and it's supposed to be based on, like I said last episode, since I rewatched it, so it's fresh in my mind, it's supposed to be based on Korean script. Because this is basically based on like D&D Korea. So that's what that would have said.
All right. Let's see. So yeah, do you know who that is or what their importance is?
Yes, I actually do know who that is. It's odd that such a figure would have a shrine dedicated to them. De Wanha was a magistrate who used to live here long ago. Normally, the honor of a shrine would usually only be awarded to heroes. Like
Hmm.
the previous queen, for example, who's the mother of the current queen. I know that we all hold her in high regard. So, people like her would get shrines. People like our current queen would get a shrine. In fact, I feel like even young Yi will get a shrine. I don't know if just because of all the things that he's done for Yonado,
Mm-hmm.
But
Yes, all
this
the people he's
person.
done too, eh? I
I
mean,
Yeah, start with that.
such a lovely, lovely man. So
Lovely man
then,
in
why
more
would there be a
ways than
shrine to
one.
someone? Sorry about that. Was that Pim?
Lovely man in more ways than one.
He was
Sorry.
quite
You can
adept,
continue.
Very true.
quite adept at loving.
Very
Making love,
lovely.
some would
Yeah.
say.
He lets me use his
Fucking
kitchen.
even.
Exactly. It's very, very caring, very kitchen-based love. Yes.
Yes.
Yeah,
Can't
he
have
was
a happy
very
home
good.
without a.
He was
This
very
is
good
all
with his
going over
tools.
Bib's head.
His kitchen tools in the kitchen.
Yes, very good. For poking and prodding and
It just
so,
kind of nods, a bit confused, but
yeah. Oh, it's okay. It's okay.
Don't
Um,
worry, kid, you'll find out someday.
Pim, how did you get that cigarette? When did you become a smoker?
I got it from the pocket dimension. It's fine.
That checks out. Oh yeah.
Incredible. That's like my second favorite use of the pocket dimension because we all know what my favorite use of the pocket dimension is.
Oh, yes.
What? Rolling
Uh,
a random numbers?
Yeah, and then
Oh,
getting
yeah.
69 and
Oh,
then using the
yeah.
resulting jar of dragon piss to put out the fire that had started in the first last session.
Yeah,
forgot
that
about
was
that.
that was
Yeah,
unreal.
yeah,
Oh,
Unreal
definitely.
indeed. Let me see
amazing.
if I can post that clip again. But while I'm pulling this up, Kunan Jun will say, well, while I may not know the answers to questions like why there is this shrine, I could find out. There is, a library in the palace. If you all could give me some time, I can find out more information. According to the book that your DM, whatever that means, is holding, it says here that after 4 hours, I can return with some facts.
Oh, do you want us to go with you? Maybe we could speed the process up a bit.
Very
Well, that
nice.
is true. You could speed the process up if you join me. But of course, there are a few other places that you can check out too if you want to divide and conquer. So here are the choices that are available for you. Obviously, you can join Magistrate Kunanjun going to like the library for which there is no map, but it can be like an off-screen theater of the mind situation and help speed up their search for information. You also know based on the original quest that you were given that there were 3 locations you all could investigate: the construction site, which you did, and there's 2 more places to investigate. There's the tea shop in the Phoenix district where 2 nobles were found wounded and nearly dead outside it only a few days ago, and then the Park of the Elders, for which several attacks have occurred. I actually don't remember if you've passed that and investigated it, but it is also close to the sanctuary where you stay with Young Gi. Some of you staying with Young Gi more than the operative term would normally indicate. But yeah, the floor is yours. 3 places to go, basically: library, tea shop, park.
Oh, a library.
Oh,
Library? Well, we could go there.
Library sounds good.
library.
Sounds like there'd be a lot of knowledge there.
That is true. My other concern, though, is what if the other people are attacked while we're there? I mean, June here can take care of themselves, right?
Not our problem.
Not our
Bro.
That's not a very Slayer mentality. Don't you want to slay more?
Yeah,
Right?
but they won't remember it.
They won't
I mean,
remember it.
But we do. We have the proof.
We could
you
just
know,
show them
what-
the VOD from the channel.
Exactly. I
We
love
must
your thoughts.
carry the burden of all of the memories, like in The Giver.
Ooh, throwback.
I don't.
Yeah.
I haven't watched it.
Oh, it's a book. You should read it. It's pretty good.
Oh, I haven't read
Yeah.
it. Oh
There's
no.
I heard
basically
they
the
put on the stage
quintessential-
play with Taylor Swift.
Oh, really? Really?
What? Really?
Yeah, well, stage
Anyway.
play in universe, and I'm talking as I'm Ross, and there's a stage play. Some people call it movie because they're
Taylor
moving.
Swift, the famous bard.
Taylor Swift, the
Yeah.
famous bard, is in the stage
Yeah,
play
yeah,
for The
yeah.
Giver.
This
Yeah,
Taylor
that's
F.
it.
Swift.
Taylor
Huh.
Swift.
I did not know that she was interesting. Okay, I'll
I'm
have to look
pretty
into
sure.
that.
I mean, I haven't been to the
Yeah.
theater in a while,
Anyway, I won't.
Thank
I
you, Ross.
won't. I won't
Thank
talk
you,
about it
Ross.
anymore because I don't want to spoil it.
but
Yeah.
okay.
Oh. No, but I mean, I don't mind being
Okay.
spoiled, but
No,
as the fruit
I'm
is
not
ripe, we will
going to
not
do
spoil
it.
it. Okay, all right, all right. What
Tim
if
is
I gave
passionate.
you
Alright,
one
so-
piece of gold?
Burden of the memories should the NPCs forget, basically.
Mm-hmm.
Since the fog does, as a recap for you all and also for the class, the fog basically erases the memories, or like the people still don't seem to remember like anything that has transpired, or even the fog rolling in, except for 5 key people: the 4 of you and Magistrate Kunan Jun. So you are all unaffected, essentially immune, it seems like. So thankfully,
So wait, why are they affected but we're not?
We haven't figured that
very
out yet.
interesting
have
question.
we?
Oh yeah. Like
Okay.
what?
So-
Did they drink some tap water or something?
Uh-oh.
That's pretty interesting, because that's an important plot point in one of the books I was reading about people who go to hell. If you drink the water, you actually forget about your time in the mortal plane.
Oh wow.
So if you don't
In,
drink
like-
the water,
In like
Mhm.
hell or like Hades?
like
Like in Greek mythology or?
I'm
like
gonna
Christian
say
mythology?
probably hell, based on
'Cause,
it
like,
was.
I don't remember that part in the Bible.
I know how
reminds me
authors of
of,
books are.
That's
reminds
just
me of-
That's just a headcanon.
That reminds me of
You're telling me the Bible's invented.
something.
Mhm.
That
No.
reminds me of something about drinking from the river Styx.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it does something
Mm.
to you.
That's something. Thanks, you Hercules.
Okay.
I used
So
to
it sounds
know more
like-
about Greek mythology.
So it sounds like you might leave. You're hoping, perhaps fingers crossed, that people aren't attacked. Like theoretically, if you go to the library to speed up your research, like you might be able to save more lives, or like help out people by doing this quickly. And that's what you're doing. Yeah, you're not leaving people to be attacked by like mist
Mm.
tigers and harpy gargoyles.
Yeah.
You're just trying. The faster you could do this and solve the mystery,
Yeah.
the sooner those people will be safe.
Like, we can't be everywhere at once. We gotta get to
I
the bottom of
know.
this.
I know.
And libraries have so many wonderful things in them. You never know where you'll find some.
Exactly,
Yeah.
many wonderful objects. I'm sure no one will notice if they disappear.
Tim, if you steal from a library, which is already free, mind you, we're gonna have words. All right, we're gonna
Already free.
absolutely. No, no, no.
Okay, what if I get a library card? Then you can't say nothing to me.
Are you gonna check him back in? I'll take that as a no.
We don't
You
have
all-
to-
Disappear from plane.
So many things. Uh, uh, what-
Now,
I disconnected.
guys,
Oh
Why
dear.
would you? Why would you betray us?
okay, I think I'm back.
There we
Hello.
Hello?
Hi.
Don't worry,
Hi.
it's my bad internet.
No, my internet was bad too. You're
Oh, was it
Mine too,
Discord?
I think it was
Okay.
everyone.
Oh, okay.
That's
Oh.
weird.
Mhm.
Discord must have done a fucky
Wait, really?
wucky.
fine. Okay, dang it.
It's okay, we're back now.
Oh man, I
Sorry,
wish it were
Everly.
live on my end. Hold on, let me go back over here. Oh my gosh. Hello again, people from the future. We are back. Welcome in, Kawaii. Congratulations on
We're
second.
back.
Okay. Oh my god. I don't know where the frames started dropping for me.
Mm-hmm.
I mentioned I was
Was it in
getting.
our
I mentioned
library?
I would get a
Oh, library
library
card.
card, and
Yes,
everything
right?
went downhill from
Yeah.
there.
Right when the library card thing happened, if you all would like to.
Yeah. Oh, Pim, just please return them on time so we don't have to be charged a fee. I beg you.
Yeah. Yeah, whatever. You're not my
If I want
mom.
I don't feel bad if you forget a few times. I've forgotten a few times to return things in the library, not on any form of malice, but sometimes things get lost.
And if you get
Well,
if you get a late fee, you just don't return them. That way, you'll never have to pay the late fee.
Yeah, just skip town.
unless
You're
I
right.
see
You're right. You're
someone
right.
after you.
You don't return to libraries, do you? Oh no. Pim,
Yes.
you even remember the books you've
Oh
loaned
God, I can't even
out?
remember the last time I went in a library. I think I might have gotten banned from the one in my hometown.
That
I'm
is.
just
I won't
imagining you reaching
lie.
into your pocket dimension and pulling out all the books that you've accidentally stolen, like all 25 of them.
Ah.
Well,
There's
at
more-
least
Oh, honey,
your
there's
books
more
would
than
still be
25.
intact. At least your books would
Wait.
still be intact. I have, on more than one occasion, accidentally spilled acid, dropped them in a pool of acid,
Oof.
burnt them.
Oh,
You know, accidents happen.
Yeah,
I was
well,
expecting the description to keep going and like
That's-
15 like ways of killing a book later. Being like, so anyway.
yeah, Dewey, I
Really
think
zombie
this guy
criminals.
is more of a menace to books than I am.
I don't think we should go to the library anymore. Ross, please back me up on this.
What?
No,
Why?
we made
You
a
don't want to
commitment.
help our friend here do it faster so that we don't have to fight and get people killed? I mean, whoa.
Everybody, we
to
worked
assure
so
you, I
hard.
will not bring acid into the library.
While you all are
Your
discussing this, the magistrate is like looking very like I feel like I'm actually gonna use the word incorrectly, but demure. Just like their hands are like together, patiently
no.
waiting.
I think that's correct.
Oh,
I apologize. I'm bad at choices.
I like the
it's
guy.
okay.
I want to see what knowledge they have. I'm sure they have very interesting stuff.
Yeah.
Maybe I can
Very,
think about
very
years of the past.
Because if we go to the
Alright,
library, we're gonna
alchemy
find
books and-
out.
Oh, some libraries have an alchemy
You know,
table,
knowledge
which
is
is really nice.
power.
No,
I'm
no,
a
no, no.
warlock.
This is it. We're going to the tea shop.
Oh,
We're
it's
going
spreading.
To I'm gonna drink.
It's
Using
spreading. It
chamomile
went from
for my
Vin to
nerves.
Ross.
You know, my favorite kinds of libraries are the ones with the enchanting table in the middle.
What do you do with the enchanting tables, Pim? Why don't you tell me?
You enchant things with them. Duh, what else?
Okay.
No, how many do you
Nice,
have
that's
in
a
your
good
room?
answer. I like that answer. Oh, good, good. I was expecting something worse, like you put it in your pocket dimension, and now there's just one floating around. And I was very concerned. You see.
Well,
Wi-
that's the thing. Well, you can't do that if you mine it up, but you'll get more power if it's surrounded by bookcases.
One time when I
Oh.
tried to enchant some books with fire resistance, and somehow, some way, I accidentally set them on fire.
Dear gods. Dear
Dear
gods.
God.
That checks out with you, you know. June, please point us in the direction of the tea shop. I'm going to
Oh,
take charge just a little
you-
bit. I
oh,
think we
so-
should go there, please.
Okay, so you all are headed to the tea shop then, is it? And then I'll head over to the
Yes.
library, and I'll
Uh-huh.
go back to the tea shop if I happen to finish up sooner or something. Yeah.
Yeah, you can meet us there. We'll meet you there.
Like,
Please.
Let's split up, gang.
Her eyes are begging them right now.
Ash,
Like,
Vin,
for the book's sake, please.
Are we allowed to split up in
Anyway.
this occasion?
Yes, you
Hello?
can, because I sound like Stag. Did you still want to take Vin to the library with the magistrate while Dooley
I
and
was
the
just
others
mostly
go to the
going
tea shop?
to have Vin say, wait, no, maybe it wasn't that I set them on fire, but I seem to have somehow cursed them and gave them like semi-sensitive
Oh!
sentience, where they just started flying around and attacking people like very angry birds. It was
Angry
quite
Bird.
an experience and quite frightening. I would not recommend giving a book sentience.
Oh
June,
my.
You heard that right? June, you want us to go to the tea shop, right?
Or
Okay.
like
I
tea.
think I
Let's go to
gave
the
the
tea shop.
enchanting
That's 1-2
table
for tea
itself
shop.
0 gravity.
I'll go with you for the tea shop.
That's
Thank you.
3 for the tea shop. And then
Him.
Stag, now that
Him.
Vin has explained having given the book sentience, so if they were to be set on fire, that would be even more exciting. Where would you like to take Vin?
It's like,
It is just
Like-
going with the group.
Okay.
Okay.
Like
The
I don't
tea
even
shop
think.
it
I
is.
don't
Mhm.
even
I'm
think.
like, fine, I'll go to the tea shop. I don't even
I don't
like
even-
books.
I don't even think they're. I don't even think Z's paying attention. I think they're just going to follow the group.
Ah.
Yeah,
True, true.
ADHD
Okay.
moment.
Yes.
Okay. Let me
Follow
go
the
ahead and swap
leader.
out the music. Let me take you all to the next map, but let me just make sure things are okay. To recap, you all are headed to the tea shop, so it is time for me to ask if our co-DM is still available to describe what it looks like as you all enter the tea shop.
Yes, absolutely. So, as you all walk in, it is a very old building. You can tell from the outside, and as soon as you walk in as well, like the wood that outlines the structure, just by looking at it, it's very dark. It's very old, but it is still very sturdy. The light is kind of low in here. There's several shelves along the walls where a bunch of teacups are sitting, and as soon as you walk in, the scent of various types of teas kind of overwhelms you, but not in an unpleasant way. There's a mix of savory teas, some sweet teas, some floral teas, so on and so forth. There's, the typical counter where you see a human man standing. And there's some kind of crowded chairs and tables in a couple of corners and along the wall. And of course, as soon as you walk in, the human looks up at you and gets a warm smile on his face and says, "Hello, welcome in. Have a seat, please. Enjoy yourselves. I can, give you any sorts of tea that you're craving, but our personal specialty is either a savory buckwheat or a light and sweet jujube tea.
Jujube tea?
Yes, it is
I will.
a sort of fruit that is subtly sweet."
Ooh, I would like that.
Sounds yummy.
The savory buckwheat sounds really good right now. Yes.
Of course. So 2 orders of jujube tea, an order of buckwheat. Anyone else?
And is just sniffing there, going, ah, yes. A nice tea shop. Making tea is a bit like alchemy.
Oh, how so?
Well, you get to mix around and experiment with stuff. Sorry, there is a fly in my room. You just get to mix stuff around and experiment and have some fun, so long as you don't accidentally somehow cause the spoons to melt. Alright, fine, but to be fair, I didn't make the spoons melt. That was actually one of my employees who gets a little bit carried away with sugar. Don't ask how. Don't ask what that has to do with anything.
Okay.
That is a story best left untold. For now. It's a story for another time, let's say. Anyways, do you have
I'm
anything
like,
with honey in it?
I am able to mix in a little bit of honey if that's what you prefer.
you rib.
Yes, please.
His parents like, you got anything that'll make him shut up?
Oh my god.
He
Oh,
ribs the tea shop owner a bit. Vin is not paying attention to him saying this.
Ben is only half paying attention at any given moment.
Oh.
Because there's actually a bunch of equations going on in their head, believe it or not. Like, they're thinking up a lot of inventions and stuff, thinking about some past stories with alchemy, I guess, and really they're just beginning to reminisce about their workshop.
So I'm
Aw.
sorry if I use the wrong pronouns. I'm just bad at it when it comes to like neo-pronouns.
To be fair, I am too.
Mm-hmm.
Because
It's just
right
it's just
with
it's just kind of hard to get adjusted to.
Yeah, and especially with Van, like both of the versions of the Z, both the X ones and the Z ones, is it kind of throws me off because the first pronoun goes off of like how he and she do, but then the second two go off how like they do. So it's really fucking confusing because it's like, what? How grammar? Like, I know you're not supposed to focus on that, but it's like, that one throws me off, and it's been making me want to change Vin's pronouns to like Z, Zim, Ziz, just so it's less confusing. Because the fact,
Yeah,
that the last one is there throws me off so much. Like, I don't even get this with like they, them, there, because that it all goes off of how they work, how like they, them,
yeah.
there works.
I like.
So, yeah, I don't blame you for being confused with Vin's pronouns, because I am too, because I constantly have to stop and think about whether I'm supposed to be using the beginning one or the end one
Yeah.
with anything, because it's a weird combination of he, she, and they, them.
Yeah, that's why I like fair
Yeah.
pronouns, because it sounds like they, their, they, them.
Yeah.
But
So
even
I'm
I
probably
can struggle with it.
going to change Vin's pronouns to be more in line with one or the other, while still keeping the neo pronouns, because it is tripping me up way too much.
Yeah, that's fair. That's valid.
Yeah.
As Ida says, conjugation is hard. That's how I feel about foreign
True.
languages. So
Yeah.
I
in
feel about
non-foreign
Spanish.
languages,
Yeah,
right?
my favorite language.
Me and German.
Dos. Ella. Ah.
You could
Sí,
speak Spanish,
señora,
Corey?
Sí, señor. Oh.
Yeah,
¿Hablas
Corey, do you
español?
speak Spanish?
No,
Sí.
I can't speak Spanish.
No, no español.
Don't ask me to speak Spanish.
Un poco de español. I have a very
Little bit
strong
of-
American accent.
That's
It's the
Deutsch.
thing I have been told when speaking with native
Yes,
speakers.
you.
And it's kind of funny. It's funny to think of, but
But it's a fun
okay.
language to pronounce and speak.
It is. Simpler than English, actually, which is nice.
Yeah.
Oh,
Somewhat.
French, though.
Living the vida
I've
loca.
actually been having a great time with German.
Nice.
Yay.
Yay.
Yay. Oh, how goes along the tea?
So you'll see that as you all are chatting pleasantly, he has set up a pot over a small flame and 4 different teacups, all with various designs. They are all very pretty.
Ooh.
And he'll start rummaging around in the shelves, pulling out 3 different teas, 2 of which he put into little like steeping bags, like little cheesecloth things to put into the cups. And as he pours the hot water over and it starts steeping, it starts to fill the air with the scent of a savory buckwheat tea, which I don't know if anyone here has ever had it. I have because I am Korean.
I have not. What is
kind
it
of
like?
It's sort of like a roasted rice. Oh gosh, there goes Tom. He's angry. Yeah, it's kind of like a roasted rice. Again, it is very savory.
Oh.
Sorry about Palm.
That's okay. I
Hang
thought
on.
tea was just like made of herbs and spices and flowers and tea leaves and not. I didn't know it could be savory.
Yeah.
That's good.
It's kind of hard to explain. There's also like regular roasted rice tea. But yeah, you're not really supposed to add anything to it, but of course you can. It's meant to just be drank straight up. But you get the smell of the barley and the sweeter, subtle scent of the jujube tea. And then another one that's a little bit more floral, and he also pulls out a little jar, pops off the cork, scoops in a little bit of honey into the last tea, and comes over to your table that you've settled at, places them all gently in front of you, and puts the serving tray under his arm and says, "My name, by the way, is Bijine. What are all your names?"
My name is Pim.
Yeah. I am Dooley. Pleasure.
Vin is Ben has a weirdly concerned face before Z snaps back to reality. It's like, oh, hello, I'm Ben.
A pleasure to meet you all.
My last name is Ross. My last name is Hex. My first name is Ross. Hello.
Oh, Ross Hex, I see. A pleasure to meet all of you. So,
No.
the two who ordered the buckwheat have it, and the one who ordered jujube. And for Vin, your tea is chamomile and honey.
Thank you.
You're very
Ooh,
welcome.
nice.
Beachy, I hate to bring up this terrible, terrible subject during such a pleasant afternoon. I've heard there's been a couple of injuries and maybe a death around here.
Oh, well, rumors sort of get around. It's quite a big city, I would say. I assure you the area around my shop is safe. You are all safe while you stay here. It's nothing to worry about.
Oh no, we
Hopes-
wouldn't. We
I
wouldn't
hope
worry about
so.
anything like
Things
that.
have been rough. What with tigers and harpies appearing out of midair, and people forgetting about it afterwards.
Oh yes. How do you explain to someone they were just attacked when, you don't have any proof?
You can kind of see that he's getting a little fidgety and a little uncomfortable with the topic. But Troy, if you'll allow me to ask anyone for a charisma check or
Ooh.
persuasion check specifically.
But if you do know anything, we would really love to know because we're trying to investigate to protect people. And I'm gonna roll that charisma check.
All right, let's go.
Yeah,
Yay.
you do it.
All right, let's see. Is it persuasion? Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Also, this isn't your fault at all, of course. So with Korean names, the first name that's said is the last name technically. So his name is technically Chinhae.
Chinhae. Okay.
Yes.
Oh, I'm sorry. Let me write this in here. Got to put it in here.
Is this the first roll of the night?
I think it might be. Oh,
Oh my gosh, Umbreon GIF is so cute.
I will.
I'm
say,
saving that.
Dooley does have one
Mhm.
bless carried over from a previous session, but not to show too much of Reese's hands. You'll have to get quite lucky if you were to use the bless, and of course, if anyone in chat wants to bless Dooley real quick on this, before the roll actually goes through, it might make it a little bit easier. But yeah, I'll just let you know right now. You've got one bless. With the single bless, it's possible. So you're saying there's a
Possible?
chance. You know that meme?
Is that a D6? What is it?
So it is actually a D4, but I was talking about
D4.
Daggerheart last night, which is a TTRPG I want to play it's made by Critical Role, also takes place in a fantasy setting, and an advantage and disadvantage in that game is basically a D6 that is added or subtracted from your roll. So it's pretty nice.
that's fun. Oh.
But yeah, you've got the one.
Well, no, I'm not gonna take the roll actually.
Okay.
I don't think Chinhae has much
Okay.
to offer.
Damn.
I will save your blesses.
I'll bring it back over to Reese then. As the roll is not successful.
Oh, it's not, unfortunately.
No.
Oh.
What?
Maybe
Wait, what
one
did you
else
roll?
want to roll for charisma.
Oh, I rolled an 8.
Okay.
It was Pim, did you want to roll for charisma?
I don't think charisma is really my strength here. I don't think I get any bonuses to charisma.
Let me take a look over here real quick.
Yeah. Take a look.
It would just be a straight roll for you.
Just like roll 20.
Tim's a lucky lad, right?
Yeah,
got the jokes
I
going
can
with
try. Wait, what?
Oh, wait. So you want to hit /R?
/R.
Yeah, if you say if you do it like that, it just automatically makes it 20.
/R20.
Yeah, something like this. /R space D20.
Oh,
just without the star.
20.
Yeah, I can do anything like this without the star.
Whoopsie doopsies. Okay, I got a 7. Dang.
All right, so the 7 is also unsuccessful. So far, 2 of the party members have
Damn, we're not charming today.
It's okay. Well, we are talking.
Wait a minute.
So,
Yes. I have an idea of what we could do, but we would have to wait until we leave it here.
blow up the shop. I'm just kidding.
No.
Chine says, what was that?
Thank you.
Nothing.
Nothing.
Oh, Ross, what kind of flower is this? Snuck up on me there.
I realize I should.
Those...
Oh.
Ross.
Whoa.
Lux, you're not muted, are you?
Oh, hello?
Hello?
There
Hello.
you are.
Hello.
I put your favorite flower. I knew what it was.
Nice.
What was
yeah.
I don't even
I
know.
also know what that is, definitely.
Well, it's a
What do you-
Shasta daisy, of course. I didn't make
Ah.
these round here.
Yeah, I
Thank
put that to
you.
make you more charismatic. I mean, if it allowed.
Oh yes, I'm sure. No worries. And Shinhei, so you don't know anything? Is it what's the tea shop owner's pronouns?
I think
the
it's
book
him. Let me
refers to
double
him
check.
as he, him, yes.
Yeah, he, him.
Yes, him. So you don't know anything?
He's just kind of brushes you off like, it's just rumors here and there. I don't particularly know the details. Would anyone
Can
like any
I-
snacks?
Can I do a investigation, like, or what was it?
Insight.
Yeah, insight check.
Yeah, I normally ask for insight for this.
Yeah.
Sorry, yeah. Okay. Ooh,
Oh.
20.
Nice.
Very nice.
Ooh.
It was a 15 plus my 5. You seem suspicious.
You seem
what do I
suspicious.
notice about this? This good sir.
I would say it's less that he's hiding something to lead you astray, but more it's just he's not comfortable talking about it, especially because, like, talking about events that are dangerous can kind of push other customers away because they're like, oh, I don't want to be in an area where, like, bad things happen.
Yeah,
I see,
like-
I see.
Don't you want to spill the tea?
Ah.
Not literally though.
I think that's a natural 20 though for the pun.
Natural
So I
20.
do implore you though, we aim to help to prevent any more of these attacks. If it's of any interest to you to prevent something, it
Yeah,
does help
I don't
with the
know.
shop around here.
If you care about your hometown, I guess.
That too, yes. Guilt trip them, Bim, yes.
Guilt.
He kind of purses his lips and glances over his shoulder to make sure that, there's no other customers in the shop. Leans forward in a hushed voice and says, I did have a couple of nobles that were here, I think about a week ago.
Mhm.
They left my shop one night and apparently were attacked as they were on their way home, but that's all I really know. You would have to talk to them directly if you want to get more information. But that's all I know.
What were the names of these nobles?
So they were Na Daeshim and Da Juwon. They typically play a board game at the local Baduk Hall.
Mhm.
It's a bit where the courtyard is, near the Phoenix district, so you would have to head that way.
Okay. So thank you so much for this, and I'm going to leave a nice little gold piece on the table for him.
Ooh, he
Oh,
immediately
how
brightens
nice.
up.
That's nice.
It's much appreciated.
Pockets the
Alright.
gold and gives you a kind of tight smile, but, good natured and a light bow, and he bustles back into the kitchen.
Excellent.
Nice. For that tip, I'll actually give you inspiration for that, which, as a reminder for you all, I allow you to have inspiration up to a total of your proficiency bonus, as opposed to actual Dungeons & Dragons 5th edition, where you can only have one stack at a time, more akin to
Mhm.
Baldur's Gate 3, of which you're more familiar, where you can have, inspiration saved for a rainy day.
I think you have up to 4 in Baldur's Gate.
Ooh, nice.
Nice.
That's a lot.
All right.
Sweet.
So it does sound like you have a new heading.
Okay, that's excellent.
Yes.
Maybe we could also check out the area around here to see if we can see any of the remnants of the attack. What do you think?
Sounds good.
You can ask around. There are some people.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Dooley's gonna finish her tea and set it down on the table and then head outside.
Alright, Pim finishes his tea.
I'm a slow drinker. Do you have a to-go cup?
If you would like to pay for the cup, you can take it with you. I have plenty, but I would like to not give away my drinking ware for free.
Oh, are you by chance attracted to me?
He just kind of blinks at you.
You can't just use your natural charm to get away with everything.
No, I can't see where this goes. Dooley appreciates the flower.
Am I allowed to do a roll here?
Yeah, sure, if you want to.
Yes.
Okay. Wait, that's not even the right one, is it?
Oh yeah, that's a Christmas save.
Oh yeah, it's actually just straight. Yeah.
Yeah, Christmas is a little bit more left and down. Ah, much better.
So actually, I'm free later this afternoon if I don't die in a battle, and I could repay you in different activities if you like.
He kind of gives you a hearty laugh, and you can see the tips of his ears turn a little pink.
Well,
Well, I don't know about that, but you can take the cup on the house.
oh, thank
No
you.
trouble at all.
Ah.
Yeah!
Success maybe is not the way that you originally intended.
Delicious.
Thank you for the to-go cup. I'll be a regular here, I promise.
Well, I'm glad to hear that. And as you guys are leaving, he will kind of grab a couple things from the kitchen and hands you some rice cakes for the
Oh,
road.
okay.
And
Oh, how nice of him.
Okay, I come back and I give you a gold piece then.
yeah. Oh, another big spender. And he'll give you little satchels of barley tea for the road as well. Little samples to take with you.
Then
Stay safe out there.
this makes
Do our best.
Pim almost feel bad for the 5 bags of tea that he stole.
Holy shit.
Did I notice that?
He doesn't tell any of you.
Dang.
Oh, I would still probably want a sleight of hand check from you for that.
No!
No.
This
In
has
case things
nothing
go a
to
little
do.
south.
Yes.
This has nothing to do with the larger plot, so I don't want to roll for it.
Do it anyways. Funny.
Do it, roll. You gotta do it. You can't just do it.
Here,
So
let me
that
look
would
at your
be
bonus for it. Yeah.
Slash roll D20.
Yeah, you have nothing to worry about. You have a 9.
Plus
Sheesh.
Julie, could I ask you to roll a perception check?
Yeah.
Oh, that is not as
Steve,
good as I was
I got
expecting.
the. See, I always
Oh.
get the bad rolls when I try to steal something.
All right, in that case, both Dooley notices, but Ross does not.
Can I roll for the tea shop owner too? I don't know what he notices if his would be. but-
Yes.
Yeah, you can roll.
Scandalous.
We got an
wisdom.
11.
Yeah, I was.
An 11. Okay, so unlikely
okay.
that the tea shop owner would have noticed. Looks like his guard was down while you were talking to Ross.
Yeah.
Well, Dooley's gonna say really loudly, "Oh, Pim,
Dooley.
I see you were admiring those bags of tea. You better
He
get out
says-
the right amount of money to pay for them for this nice tea shop owner."
Dooley, You
And she's gonna like
snitch!
elbow him hard in the side or wherever she can reach.
It's like, you snitch! Snitch!
Oh,
It's like,
thank you.
fine, I will pay for one bag.
For one.
1, 2, 3, 4. There are 4 there, Pim. We can't. We're counting here. Come on now.
Or
Yeah,
did he
Tim,
mean
run.
that he'll like put most back and buy one?
He'll
Is that
put,
what the?
he'll put the
Yeah,
bags.
Oh,
Like,
okay,
I
okay.
decided that
That's-
I only want to buy one.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Which
It's like
one did
window
you get?
shopping.
It's a bag of the rose hip tea.
Ooh, this
Very romantic.
Romantic.
This could actually be an interesting tie-in to Vin's work. Vin, when Dooley shouts, is going to actually start paying attention for once because these seem to be bothered by something they were thinking about. So don't mind. They're going to come over and go, do you want all of those? I think I should have enough money in my pot for it. And even then, I think I can put it on a tab because I have enough money back at my workshop because we sell all the stuff there.
He says, okay.
How much are these again?
They're 2 silver piece each.
That's no problem.
2 silver p. Okay, yeah.
I was worried that it was going to be an insane amount, which is why I only took one.
See. I guess Finn will just give the appropriate gold pieces because I haven't put silver pieces on the character sheet.
Oh, you can easily just make change. I'm not hung up on. Oh, you can't hand over silver because it's all in gold.
Yeah.
Change.
I don't want to deal with the conversion rate.
Neither do I. So I'm just going to say Vin happened to have silver pieces on them,
Yeah.
and Z will pay for him.
Sweet.
He's like, okay, do you want something in return?
Not really.
Okay. You are surely an odd fellow, Vim, but maybe not a bad ally.
You, I think. I can say the same about you.
I think
Oh,
Pim
thank
misses
you.
Gabriel.
Thank you, good sir.
I mean, who's Gabriel? I've never heard of person. I
Mhm.
mean, I have, but I don't know them personally. My name is Ross.
Oh, that's right. Oh, you haven't met her yet. Oh, she's delightful. She threw me once, actually. It was successful. I didn't die.
She threw Pam once too. I mean, Vin doesn't
yeah.
know. I don't think Vin knows about that. But yeah, Vin just starts nodding along at the mention of Gabriel. Oh, yeah, she's a really good friend of mine, and we've worked together on a lot of projects involving electric weapons. And in fact, her current great hammers, in fact, a design of mine that we both cooperated on together.
Wow.
I
That's
hope
right,
she's
because
doing well.
she's
It
an
would be nice for her
electric
to
dragon, and you're like an acid dragon.
Mercury.
Yeah.
Well, so Vin's a Mercury Dragonborn, but the breeds radiant breath, so that means that Z is like some weird divine radiation.
Wowza.
So Z is very poisonous.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, which is very funny when enemies bite him and get a mouthful of mercury.
Yeah.
I breathe in oxygen.
Me
So,
too.
actually, this was something interesting I wanted to bring up. If radiant damage is technically radiation, then does that mean that every time Z uses their breath weapon that everyone's at risk?
I think that if D&D didn't have their spells limited to the range, that it's kind of like just outside the range. Like if it had more realistic rules, then perhaps. But because this is the kind of game where you can have like 300 commoners line up and use their reactions to take the rock that it starts on one end and catapult it to the other, increasing its speed like indefinitely, that you
Wait,
might actually be
really?
okay. Yeah, that's a thing that the people line up. It's called like the commoners catapult I forget what it's called.
You could make a particle accelerator.
Yeah,
with
you can make like a
common-
rail gun.
That's funny.
Commoner rail
Oh,
gun.
that's wild.
Oh, it's called the peasant railgun. The idea behind the peasant railgun is that the item will be accelerating to an incredible rate and therefore deal a colossal amount of damage simply because of the force behind the item.
So
So
funny.
1,000 peasants, each occupying a 5-foot square. In theory, the item being passed on the line will have traveled an astounding 5,000 feet in 6 seconds. I'll link this to
Wow.
you all and to
Wow.
chat.
That's
Peasant railgun.
amazing.
Thank you, Ida. I should have known. I saw a message come in. I'm like, I bet it's Ida with the correct answer.
That's amazing.
All right.
Ben, you need to utilize this to our advantage.
Yeah, you just like see
love
Ida walk
NPCs.
in because he also matches basically the fantasy vibe. Hands a piece of like 3 pieces of paper that have been attached together with this entire article. Sits on the table, leaves without saying a word.
Oh, that's interesting. Oh. Suppose now is a good time as any to investigate, huh?
Yes, you all are on your way outside to investigate the tea shop. Proper purchases have been made. It's at this time I'd like to call a quick
Mhm.
break because ads have already played. I'm just going to run this one for 2 minutes, but longer if anyone needs to go for longer. So yeah, I'll see you all
Use the
in
bathroom and
2
I'm going to
minutes.
get me some fruit.
Yes,
I'm
please
gonna
do.
use the
Get
bathroom real
water,
quick.
whatever else needs to happen. I will see you all in a few minutes.
See ya.
Woohoo.
All right, break time. I'll be back.
Same.
Okay. Anyone who is sticking around, we are still audible on my end because I don't see when my ads play, so.
Is that like a? Do you get like as a bonus as a Twitch streamer or something?
So I think Troy and most every other streamer that knows what they're doing has something else open, but I only have OBS open. It doesn't tell me at least when they're coming.
Perhaps that is a question for Troy.
Yeah,
Maybe they just have the stream open in a different tab.
maybe
Question mark.
I could.
On their phone. Oh no. Yeah.
Yeah, I could probably look at what Max does too. Like they have a message that plays. Like it goes in chat that warns when ads are coming. I could probably
Nice.
do that, but I don't think I use the same bot that you use.
Yeah.
Hi, I'm back, and the
Oh,
answer is both.
Oh, you still heard us.
Yes. So you can have I have basically a stream manager tab up that has an ads manager as one of the like widgets in it. But actually I'll say this again when Ida can hear me on my end, but I think it was either Ida or Isaac who taught me you can add a widget to OBS that has the ads manager from the stream manager window. So if you look at my screen now, I've added it on the side. So I've got like the screen of OBS and then the ads manager on the right. And then I have my scenes, my sources under, and my audio mixer and my controls.
Oh,
So-
that's neat.
So the answer is both. I've got the window on the left side and OBS on the bottom right.
That's neat.
Yeah, but what Max does with the bot is a really good idea too. I think Reese also has a bot that lets chat know when ads are starting. Could have sworn I toggled something on, but I'll have to figure out what Max and Reese are doing.
Yeah, that's neat. So, any new releases y'all are playing lately?
Echoes of Wisdom, but I
Nice.
beat
You beat
I
it?
beat it.
That was
Oh, you
fast.
beat it. Nice. My friend Brilla
I
beat it
did.
too.
Yeah, it was really sweet. I loved it, honestly.
I'm glad.
It was just really relaxing and really fun puzzles, and the Deku Scrubs are amazing. So like,
Is it a
I think I
technical
saw.
sequel?
Hmm?
Oh, go ahead.
No, not a sequel.
It's
Well,
not
I
a sequel
mean,
to
as much
anything?
as any Zelda game is a sequel of the other ones with all the references and stuff, but nope, not a sequel of any of the other ones as far as I know.
Hmm.
I'm back.
Come back.
Welcome back. We were just talking about so I can keep track of ads because I have an ads manager widget in my OBS, but I also have my stream manager tab open. But
Mm.
you and Max, I believe, both have some sort of like bot situation that lets people know in chat when
Yeah.
ads start and or about to start and when they're done.
Okay.
If you wanted to perhaps shed light on the bot for Lux's sake.
Oh, I just have it in Mix It Up. There's events, like an events tab, and you can set certain events that happen to trigger a response, and that's just what I do. I have a chat message get sent whenever the ads start and when they finish.
Oh, okay. That's
Nice. I
cool.
should set that up actually.
Yeah, it's pretty easy in Mix It Up. I can show it to you if either of you use Mix It Up.
I do not, but maybe I will
I
start
heard
eventually.
Mix It Up is pretty good,
Yeah.
Yeah, I've got it
and
on mine right
it's
now.
free.
Yeah.
Yeah, Mix It Up is actually how I get my daily free magic item going on here.
Oh, okay.
Which actually, since we're audible on your end, let me take us back to the chatting page on this end. Yeah, if you all want, if you haven't already redeemed it, if you go to my channel, you hit channel points on the bottom left. It looks like a tilted bubble tea, like a little boba situation. If you hit, where is it? Daily free magic item. It should be a yellow button in there. You can get daily free magic item. I think some of you redeemed it earlier.
I did.
Wait,
And that,
how do you get the magic item?
You click the
yeah.
in the chat. He has a thing at the bottom left of the chat. You click it, and then at the top,
bonus.
yeah, at the top.
I earned 50 bubble tea. What do I do with
Yay.
that?
So, at the bottom of the chat box, hi.
Welcome back.
You can click the bottom left of the chat box, and it'll have his rewards. And at the first row, the left one, the 5 points, you get daily free magic item.
It might have moved around. It might be in a different spot.
Yeah, I got bubble tea.
Bubble tea.
Bubble tea.
Is that the magic item?
Let me send us screenshots.
Yeah, if you click the bubble tea thing, it'll open up a power-ups and rewards thing, and then you scroll down until you see.
I'm in ad daily free magic item.
Yep, there we go. All right, congratulations on your Echo keyring. It's a copper keyring that creates a single identical duplicate of each key placed on the ring at midnight, holding up to 20 keys. If the keyring would overflow, no keys are duplicated. And this uses Mix It Up.
What does that do?
Well, it's just for fun. It's just for when people hop in, they're like, thanks, Lux. I appreciate the bigger emote. It's just a for fun situation. You get a free random one out of 100 every stream. And that's why, remember when you roll that 69? It's from this list that I have that Reese taught me to enable and Mix It Up. So you rolled 42 today, but during that one session, you technically rolled a 69. Oh.
Okay. Also, I like your other stream avatar. Are you ever gonna use that one again?
Yeah, I'm gonna use it tomorrow, actually.
Ooh,
yeah,
tomorrow.
I'll be using it
tomorrow. So you have like a special one for D&D and then another one for other games. That's really cool. I like that.
Oh, Ida, congratulations on he rolled the arguably best item in the list. It's the Sun Sword Plus. So they added a Sun Sword into Dungeons and Dragons 5th edition. Well, I'm sure it's in previous editions. It's basically like a lightsaber. It's a handle. It's a hilt. You like speak the command word. You turn it on. But that kind of like prioritizes martial classes, like the ones who might have longsword. What's it called? Proficiency. But what if you don't have longsword proficiency? What if you still want to use a fancy magic item like that? So this Sun Sword Plus can be like attuned to by the entire party, and it changes form based on what class you are. So if you're a paladin, it'll be a longsword. If you're a barbarian or cleric, it'll be a warhammer. If you're a druid, monk, or wizard, it'll be a quarterstaff. If you're a bard or a fighter, it'll be a rapier. And if you're a ranger, rogue, or warlock, it'll be a dagger. And if you're a
Oh.
sorcerer, you got to talk to me specifically because that's a whole other can of worms. But this way, just because you can't use a sword doesn't mean you can't wield, say, a dagger handle that has a short little. Think like the knives that Zuko uses in Avatar: The Last Airbender with his fire. He just like shoots it out of his hand, kind of like that, but with sunlight, radiant damage, that radiation that Stag was talking about. Or if you're like a druid, monk, or wizard, you just hold the handle and light will emit from the bottom, forming the base of the staff, and a little bit of light will emit from the top, forming the head of the staff.
Wowzers.
That way, anyone can do it. And this is the first time that I remember the Sun Sword Plus being rolled. So congratulations, Ida.
Oh, that's cool.
Damn, that's nice. Okay. Any other questions or rolls from anyone before we resume session and you all investigate outside the tea shop?
I think I'm okay.
All right. If everyone's back, which I believe is true, we'll get going.
I'm present.
Okay.
I'm
So-
present.
I'll hear.
I am here with my frozen strawberries and mangoes.
Oh, I'm jealous. Oh my
Ooh.
gosh.
Nice.
Okay. You're outside the tea shop. You said you wanted to investigate to see if there's like evidence out here. If anyone is interested in doing that, I'd like to ask you for a survival check.
Ooh, okay.
Rut-row.
Oh yeah, don't worry. Survival sounds like it's bad, but it's used for like if you're out in the wild, right? You're traversing
okay.
terrain, looking for footprints,
Yeah, tracking.
tracking things.
Like Monster
exactly.
Hunter.
True.
Yes, exactly like Monster Hunter, actually.
Ooh.
I
All
think
right.
I have a +1 to survival. Okay.
Yes. Sorry, I forgot to check for you. You do have a +1 for survival. So yeah, give me that D20, and we'll see if 1 or 2 people are successful. And as a reminder, it looks like, oh, nice, you did it. Okay.
I got
So-
nothing.
Yes, it is tricky. There's pretty much, well, actually, I do apologize because based on, sorry, let me look at this tea shop. Where is it? Outside the shop. Okay. I apologize. It is a good roll from Dooley, but you actually find no extra evidence. All you know is basically what Beach and Hay had told you about
Mhm.
the Baduk shop.
Well, I'm out of luck here. Anybody else find something?
Nah,
Vin?
I got nothing. Sorry.
Vin?
Did
Did you find anything?
Given the
Are we
3, that is the perfect response.
No, sorry, I was kind of hoping that my workshop will be intact when I return to it.
Oh, right, lost in your thoughts. All alone. How about you, Ross?
Did I find out anything? I'm
You
recalling.
unfortunately did not find anything, even though the 16 is nice.
No, I did not. I have just come to remember.
Well, I suppose that place with the elders, the 2 people that he mentioned, so the Nadeshim and Dajuwon, that's where we should head to next.
Okay, sounds good. I'll
no
follow
question
you,
then.
leader.
Hopefully, June will be able to catch up with us and they can tell us all about the library that we don't have to go visit to keep the books safe.
Hey,
I mean,
I wasn't gonna do anything to the books, but old Mercury blood over here. Who knows?
Are we going to visit the
Oh, no.
library one day?
Oh, that's right. Oh, those poor books. Sentient,
Ross-
you say, and
Russ
then on
Hex, keep up.
What?
Oh,
Yeah,
sorry.
Ross.
Russ Hex.
Oh, how do I
keep up.
move?
Maybe Ross was gonna go flirt with Beach and Hay again.
Yeah, I know.
Oh yeah.
Ross, like,
I'll see you later.
Oh,
Maybe
look, is
during
that a
after
well over
hours.
there? Well, do I spy with my little
All right.
eye?
Remember that
Well,
inspiration that I
well,
handed you? I'm gonna need that back. No, I'm
well.
just kidding.
Give it back.
I'm just kidding.
Take it back.
I was literally about to make the same joke, so you're fine.
Oh god.
All right. You have now arrived at the Baduk Hall. I will refer yet again to our guest DM, our co-DM, for the description here.
Okie dokie. Okay, so compared to the tea shop, this building isn't nearly as old, but you can tell it has still been here a while. As you enter through the doors, there is a light din of conversation as various tables are occupied with pairs of players, people watching them, people enjoying food and drink on the side while they watch others and place bets on who might win their various games. There are a pair of guards by the door as well, keeping watch, making sure fights don't break out, and if they do, to either break them up or throw them out. And attendants are going between the tables, making sure everyone's drinks are topped off, especially of the alcoholic variety, and just making sure everyone's in a good mood. Inside, you can smell it's a little bit earthy, a little bit dusty. There are sticks of incense that are burning throughout, so it's a little bit smoky in the air as well, especially visible with the sunlight streaming through the windows. But yeah, you don't know exactly which people Nadeshim and Dajiwan are, but it can't hurt to ask around perhaps.
All right, we've got this team. But hey, Tim, did you want to try the water actually?
Try the water.
But I meant like, and look at it a bit. Or no, Vin, you're good with poisons. What? Weren't we suspicious that the water might be causing something for them? Like
Oh,
the reason they
right.
can't.
Tim mentions the memory
Yeah.
situation.
That they
Ben
can't
is
see
going
the.
to take out a empty those thin beaker things that I
Vial.
can't think of. Vial, yes,
Vial?
thank you.
Yes.
2? Okay.
Going to
Well,
take
they're
out an
vile little
empty,
things, aren't they?
Ah.
Give
yes.
it.
Okay.
Stick it into the water and grab a bit of it, and then just let's see. Let's see. Ben has identify, so they're going to hold it up in the sunlight and then probably drink it.
Drink it.
Oh, that is. I was here ready to queue up.
Wait, was
Oh,
he
you're
not
gonna.
supposed to drink it?
No, I was just expecting to ask for an investigation or or a, what was it, a survival roll or something. Oh, but wait, are you identifying it?
Hold on, I'm eating a mango.
Okay,
Uh,
just checking since I didn't drink it.
do I could do investigation instead.
Okay. Yeah,
Alright.
feel free to roll me investigation, and if you are not satisfied with your results, you're more than happy to use the identify spell.
Yeah,
Oh,
that'll work.
okay. The 18 is excellent. You're able to determine that this water is potable, and you don't sense any memory altering effects coming from the water, as far as you can tell.
Seems normal to me. And then they're going to down it.
Wait a minute.
What?
Pim says, "What if it's not anything with the water, but like outsider influence? What if someone is something or someone is casting a spell on the town
That's possible.
and
That
making
would
having
maybe-
these effects?"
Maybe it's related to the hero who's not supposed to have a shrine.
Yeah,
Or-
or whoever sent the tigers after us.
Yes.
I know. That was unpleasant. If
There were
a
some
little wimpy
tigers.
compared to the harpies, but yes.
Perhaps the harpies are tied to whoever sent tigers as well. And the
Mhm.
fog.
Yeah, but the tigers were projections, so someone was casting it.
That's true. Maybe
Okay.
somebody's out to get the queen or something. Because
So
they're heroes, right? Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
Oh, no. Feel free to keep theorizing if you want. Sorry, that's my bad.
Oh, just that the queens could possibly be related to this. If they're allowed to have a shrine, and they would be dedicated to them, right? They're good people. They're like our good Youngie, right? Then
He is good.
he is good. Oh. You know, just the things to say. All right. There's just too much unknown right now. Maybe we should go find those people that the D-person mentioned.
Very good plan. Before you head back in and regain that view that Reese had mentioned to you all, Vin, you're able to, now that you've successfully imbibed the water, determine it's well water, freshly pulled up. Doesn't seem to be anything odd about it.
Okay.
No adverse side effects right now. I mean, no adverse side effects happening at to you. Yeah.
I'm just going to go, pretty good water. And then they're going to take out, Z's going to take out an actual beaker that has a lid and just kind of take some water with them for,
Okay.
I guess, elixir reasons, alchemy reasons.
Yeah, could come in useful. What if this is actually secretly holy water when you all meet vampires next module? Yeah.
Oh, vampires!
This is foreshadowing.
Okay.
Sexy
I
stuff.
realize Van still has an orb of gonging.
Ooh. Look at this.
That's cool.
Interesting. Huh. Well, I will go ahead and link this for people in chat at least. But yeah, you wanted to head back in?
Yeah.
Yeah, Dooley's
Go
gonna
make
go
those guys
approach
angry.
the guard. Or guards.
Okay. Reese, do you want me to do the guards or do you want to do the guards?
I can do them.
All right, over to you. All right, you've
Just go
approached the guard,
away.
Julie. Yeah, go ahead.
Hello. We're a group of heroes, and we're here to investigate the recent goings on around town. You know, the random injuries that have been springing up here and there. And we happen to hear that there were two players here named Nadeshim and Dajuwan. Are they here today? Could you point them out to us?
Yes, they are indeed. They've been playing for a while, but he kind of points in the direction of a table that's sort of in the corner further back from the door. And you see a dwarf man and a human woman hunched over their game.
Ooh. Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
I'll head over there. Hello! We're a group of heroes. We're here to talk to you. Aren't you just delighted? How are they doing? How are they doing on their game?
So as soon as you start talking, actually, you see the human woman kind of like hold her finger up to you. She doesn't even look at you. She just kind of like, she's got a very concentrated look on her face, as does the dwarf man. But she kind of holds up and it says, "We're in the middle of a very intense war right now.
Oh,
You do not interrupt a game of Baduk. But when we are finished, which may take about 3 to 4 hours, we will be willing to entertain you." And she continues.
Keep talking. I might be able to win this one, actually.
Oh, shut your mouth, Deshim.
Deshim, and Well, surely you can pause just a moment to tell us about the attacks that have been happening? I mean, it's obvious that Deshim's going to win regardless, so...
Aha! I like you.
there we go.
Juon will say, "You would think that," and then makes a very swift move with her hand
Ah!
that is imperceptible,
Hmm.
putting Daeshim on the ropes.
You hired them to distract me, didn't you? I didn't think you would stoop to such low methods, Chuan.
I don't need to.
What? But that was part of our plan the whole time. I mean, that was never part of our plan. How'd you figure us out, Daeshim? It was very incredible. You're a very intelligent wolf.
Daeshim strokes his beard. Well, he's been stroking his beard with like one hand, but now he actually takes his second hand and he begins stroking his beard with both hands. Hmm. Ah, he'll make a move.
Juon will kind of tut, be like, "He would do that in response."
Yeah, I knew you knew I would do that, and that's why I considered maybe moving this one instead. But then I knew that you knew. Yeah.
Just in the middle of him talking, Juon just does her next move.
Wait. What if he tries to steal a piece from the other guy to give him the like advantage?
Try it, Pim. Try it. Try it.
But I feel like that could go horribly if it fails.
It would be really
could
fun.
go horribly. Reese did bring up those two guards that Dooley just spoke to.
I'll cover for you. I'll do something.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, I'll like
Julie
distract them,
Roberts.
or I'll like duck out of the building, and you guys pretend that you don't know me.
I mean, if
Okay.
Pim, don't steal it. No.
Dooley, you shut your trap.
Okay, before before we resolve that, sounds like Stag wants to say something, and then I've got something to say after that.
I mean, if all else fails, Finn could always be a great distraction.
Exactly.
I see. Okay, so the plan is coming together, but I know that Dooley did ask earlier, like, hey, people have been hurt, blah blah blah. You had asked basically the follow-up question. Could I ask you to roll a? So I'll tell you the DC for this because it makes it more exciting. Can you give me a DC 16 Charisma Persuasion check to convince the nobles to perhaps take a break from their game to talk?
I'm excited.
Aha.
What are they? Oh no. I'm feeling persuasive tonight.
Aha. Do you still have that flower in your head? What was
You
it?
still have your fire.
Was it a +4?
It was a Shasta something something. So because I will say perhaps Daeshim's favorite flower is that Shasta flower that you have. Can I ask you to roll that persuasion check at advantage?
Okay. Just rolled again. Yeah. Okay, wait.
Yeah, you can just roll again and take the higher of the two.
All right. Here we go.
Got this. Oh.
Okay. In these situations, I usually take the first number on the left. So looks like you've got a successful 20 to convince them to take a little break. Yeah, Chuan, you could use a break, right? I mean, I don't need a break, but I'm just looking at you over there sweating, and I feel like you could use a little break to rest the mind.
Sure, if that's what you need, because you know that once you lose, you're going to have to pay the tab for this week.
Oh.
I thought I paid the tab last week.
Yeah, that's because you lost last week as well.
Okay, look. You know what they say, fourth time's the charm.
Right. And well, Juwon will call over one of the attendants to get another set of drinks.
Oh, got to up the ante, I see. Very clever.
So it sounds like you are up to date on the rumors and news about town.
Yeah, very much so. We've been involved in oh my god, there's a giant spider. Give me a second, guys.
That's like in the game or in real life.
Can you imagine if they just like Troy just like sneakily put like a spider token without telling him?
Yeah.
I would not do such things.
It's not that giant. It's only the size of my thumb, so it's fine.
That's pretty big.
All right, it's taken care of though. All right. Anyways, what was I saying? Oh, right. Spiders. They always seem bigger when you're a gnome, huh? But yes, we've definitely had an encounter with the beings in the mist, and we've fought off a couple of them now.
And I take it you heard about what happened to us last week. Is that why you're here?
Absolutely. Do you have any more information? What happened?
There's really not much we could tell you, unfortunately. We don't really remember much after waking up, but we visited the tea shop, and after leaving, it was pretty dark out already, but on our way back to our respective homes, we were both nearly killed.
Wow, that's terrifying. I heard someone actually did die.
Yeah, unfortunately. Thankfully, not us, but we were left with some pretty severe injuries. We're on the mend, but a pretty frightening encounter, to be sure.
Very much so. A quick question. Do you know of perchance a noble who used to have a shrine that might have been abandoned long ago? We found something up on the hills that seemed to connect with something related to it. And I totally forgot the name of that was given to us.
Oh,
Was it Day Wonha? Or Day
yes,
One?
Magistrate
Yeah.
Day.
Warrior
One,
of the People. Yeah.
I don't.
Have you ever heard of that?
Not a name that sounds familiar to me.
Oh.
Me neither.
Oh. Like a lot of people have forgotten about this one too. By the way, what's the name of your current queen?
The current queen is Queen Jinmi. She's a wonderful lady.
Jimmy. Oh.
Yes.
What does she do for the people here?
Let me check. She's only been. She's
a
only
wonderful
been.
lady. What she do? I don't know.
So she's only been queen for 10 years. That's when when her mother, Queen Young Su, passed away. Actually, now that I think about it, that's around the time that I think these strange things have been happening, about 10 years ago, when Queen Young Su passed away, leaving Queen Jin Mi in charge. So, yes.
There has to be
But
some kind
that's when the attacks started happening, is when the transfer happened? The transfer of power?
As far as I can remember.
Insight check? Just to see if it is.
Oh, sure. Yeah, go ahead and give me an insight check.
of.
Just a little bit. But yeah. Ooh.
Okay, that's pretty good.
Mhm.
Yeah, you sense that he's not. If he's withholding information, it is not about either of the queens.
Okay. Well, thank you. Gosh, it's just this is one of the most interesting investigations. It's like, how do you ask people about something they only remember being like attacked from only having the wounds? By the way,
Right.
what damages did you have on you? Like, were it cuts or burns or anything like that?
Let me see. So it doesn't specifically tell me, but if I had to extrapolate based on existing evidence, I would probably say like claw marks. But I know that you had said something that he'll respond to. It's difficult to, do this kind of investigation if you don't remember anything about what had happened. And he'll say, oh, yes, in case we hadn't already mentioned, I do remember seeing a strange woman lingering near the shop. I don't know if that's that. If you're familiar with strange women. And then after that is when we had woke up, come to wounds inflicted, but no memory left of whatever had happened.
Strange.
A strange woman. Yeah, Jinx, you owe me a soda. Okay.
You'll see
All right,
that
Roxy.
the dwarf will like wave someone over and be like, "Oh, we need a soda over here."
No, I didn't. Well,
It'll be
Roxy
on her
made that
tab.
one. That is true. That is true. All right. I'm gonna be full of drinks tonight. Hmm. Was there anything like any distinguishing marks about this strange woman you saw?
That's a good question. I could ask you to roll me. I'll go ahead and ask for this roll right here. That we are aware of the DC 14 persuasion check for them to provide additional information about this woman. Oh,
Yeah.
all right. Well, Reese, do you want to take this one? Do you want me to take it?
I don't see which page has like the info on this.
Okay, let me see if I can. It's 79. Because it starts at 84 and it jumps us back to 79. If you can see the page numbers.
I might ask you to do this. Sorry.
Okay, that's all good. All right, so with this persuasion check, he'll say, well, you might call us crazy, but I'm pretty sure that the strange woman was a Guishin, which is, in case you don't know, I can see, you all don't seem like you're from around these parts. That a Guishin is they're spirits of those who were wronged in life and died without receiving justice. Normally, it falls on the family member of the person who was wronged to appease the spirit, right? If old Grandpappy is coming back to haunt you all, then you got to figure out what Grandpappy wants. But again, since you all don't seem to be from around here, we're not really. We're not big on shame around these parts. I don't know what my accent sounds like this. Let me adjust this. So sometimes families would rather let these apparitions, these spirits, remain unchecked rather than address the situation because it's all about pride, family pride, the line. Sometimes the pride outweighs the situation. And some people think I'm crazy because Guishins normally aren't this powerful, right? So I feel like that lady might have been a Guishin, but you didn't hear it from me.
We did not hear it from you. Thank you, kind wall that happens to have all of these secrets. We'll be like, all right, guys, who thinks that the old queen was killed, right?
Yeah.
Was murdered by her daughter. Her daughter took over, right?
About to say that was probably a big piece of the puzzle we just got. That you just got.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly.
From that wall.
Yeah.
I know that wall was so good, very knowledgeable. She's gonna give a wink to Dashi. Dashi. And okay. So what's a well, how do you go approach a queen though? Do you guys have any idea? I didn't grow up in a town with a queen.
Before you all try to sorry to interrupt here real quick. He takes a sip of his rice wine. In case it matters, I actually don't know why such a spirit, theoretically, if it's a spirit, would be lurking around the tea shop, but that proprietor Shinhei might know. I mean, it's on his property, right? That's near where we were grievously wounded.
That could be. I'm still a little suspicious of the queen though. Maybe he's just trying to throw us off. What do you think?
You
Then
or
it's not
anyone
by
else
the
can
group.
roll another insight check.
Oh, Dooley got her heart set on the queen.
I see.
Oh, I learned jack shit.
maybe this dwarf would be quite interested in hanging out with you after this Baduk game, Ross.
I'll be like, oh no, I
That's
don't think my wardrobe must be malfunctioning from the last battle. Oh no. Oh no.
it's your cleavage. Yeah. I don't want to cause a scene, but have another spoken out right there. Is it right there? Uh-oh.
You see that he is like intensely looking at the board actually, even though you are all on break, he's like planning his next move that you know that Juwan has already seen through and doesn't even need to look at the board to figure out how to beat.
Oh. Do I? No. Julie's gonna reach up and. Oh, never mind. I'm not gonna do that. Sorry, that would be out of character. Never mind.
Okay. So it sounds like, you could try to see the queen. What is it? Seek an audience with the queen. If you trust the wall that gave you the information, you could go back to the tea shop owner now that you know that there was potentially a vengeful spirit hanging around there. Got a few choices.
If we confront the queen, this could have dire consequences.
I mean, true. That is true. Not a huge fan of monarchies, though. We could. Well, I'm gonna bid you farewell. We're gonna head outside for a second here. I think.
Yeah.
Did you guys want a drink or anything before we go?
I still have this to go tea.
Okay.
Vin is not with the group.
But where did Vin go?
Checking out the weapon?
Vin is just running around outside on the weapons, just kind of looking them over.
Where's he at? Oh! Says he is. Oh, Vin.
Yes, you see some weaponry out there, other tools. It seems like perhaps some of them are used by the guards who, keep an eye on the Baduk Hall, make sure that no one is up to any funny business.
If there's a guard out there by Vin, Z is currently talking their ear off about weapon construction and what have you.
Okay. Can you roll me just a general charisma check? I want to see how well or not well this encounter is going. From Vin. Oh my gosh, we have our first nat 20 of the session. Those of you who are sub to me, go ahead and get your nat 20s in chat. Okay, so while normally you feel like a random bystander would be like trying to get a word in edgewise, you see that actually this guard is kind of like enthralled by the discussion. Some of the things being said are things that he might not be as familiar with, but he's like looking at some of the weapons. Like, oh yeah, like the weight here. Okay, and then yeah, this one over here normally would be a bludgeoning weapon, and then the spikes. And kind of like just taking
And
in.
I think
Yeah.
Vin is also mentioning like enchantments, like some upgrades that could happen, like some of the stuff that maybe Z has personally done to a flail, like made it like electric or whatever, like sort of.
Oh,
Amazing.
interesting. You see that he's actually like pulled out a notepad and has started jotting things down.
And of course, I also have a workshop up in Neverwinter. And if you ever have any, I guess, commission ideas, I can always try to put something together for you if it's something that interests you. And I think I can also do it for armor. And although one of my things is better for armor. And have you ever heard of a gun?
A gun, you say? Not sure that I am quite familiar with such a thing. But yeah, I am more than happy to swing over to wherever this Neverwinter place is sometime. Here, have this. And he'll hand you like it. So for the purposes of, think of it like this is a video game. He hands you like a white card that has like random like illegible scribbles on it, but you've obtained his contact information, and you have a good contact here in Yonado, who the contact system in D&D is kind of like a network of NPCs that you can gather. Sometimes when you go take like some time, like there's weeks between missions, there's a downtime system in D&D 5th edition. Sometimes you can go out like carousing to try to get contacts of like who are like low class, like lower financial class, or like middle financial class, or you can try to rub shoulders. Like this just costs some time in your week and some money. You're presumably paying for like alcohol, cover charges, stuff like that. So you can each gather your own network of NPCs, and for you here, I believe you've got one right here in the form of this guy. And I'm sure that if you've got a
Ooh.
particular situation, well, his help may not be useful in every situation. There are situations his help could be useful in.
Nice. And I
Cool.
think Vin will also, in trade, gives the guard something to like find the workshop, since
Yes,
Neverwinter
nice.
seems unfamiliar to them.
Okay, nice. Yes, that will definitely help him eventually figure out his way to Neverwinter, as it is quite a ways away. Something that we'll get into probably like next session or another session. But yeah. So for those of you exiting the Badoo call, you probably will have heard your party member on the other side and would easily be able to find your party member for re-recruitment back into the immediate party.
Yes, because we all know how Vin is with his conversations.
Oh, did you have a good time there?
I do. I'm just having a lovely chat with this guard about weapon structure and construction and all the upgrades and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And I think
Mm-hmm.
it might be a useful ally. Tell them they might even swing by my workshop at some point. Which, by the way, I need to show you my workshop one day. It's a really nice place, and all their employees are really lovely and well paid, mind you. Because this is kind of my workshop is kind of like a second home to them, or at least I hope so. I do worry about their safety a lot, including one named Jacqueline. Jacqueline has been currently on my mind because they are the one that I mentioned in the tea shop about the sugar and the spoon melting, and I really hope my workshop is still intact and hasn't come into contact with strangely corrosive sugar. I don't know how Jacqueline managed that, and I will never figure it out because it is just a mystery of Jacqueline.
I heard
You know,
that there was
Okay,
another
I'm getting.
man who they saw was a workshop and duly released their workers, the elves.
I mean the Santa's workshop. I guess Gabriel's told me all about that. It really grinds my gears and gets my blood boiling whenever I hear about poor conditions like that. Like, not even dental coverage. Are you serious?
Truly a crime.
Truly a crime.
atrocious.
Yes, like I might as well march over there and buy the workshop out myself and give them better conditions all around.
Yeah, might as well like eat the rich. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Are you loaded by any chance, Vin, to buy out a workshop?
Are you a cannibal by any chance?
A
Would you
cannibal?
consider eating human flesh?
I mean, would
I don't think we'd be incredible though.
Would a dragonborn eating a human
Like, no,
technically
I don't
be...
think that would make you a cannibal because you're a lot.
I don't even
Like
think
you're very
Santa Claus
human, but you're also very dragon.
Isn't
from the
Santa
looks
Claus a
of it.
fae?
Sure. Yeah, I'd say eating fae is okay.
Okay,
Fae
anyways.
is okay.
Faye is okay.
Well, then, sort of thing. I've actually never thought about my financial status much because I've never really worried about that. Probably because I'm well off enough to not worry about it.
Bastard.
That's
Of course.
nerd.
And of course, I usually
So in other words, yes.
try to. Of course, I'm usually trying to make sure my employees are well paid, which I seem to be well off enough for that, and I do try to help out around Neverwinter and sort of donate to make sure things stay stable.
Ooh.
So I suppose so. And maybe once I get to the workshop, I can give some of y'all a bit of a. Yeah, that way we have stuff to go off of.
So who are
Oh,
we
that would
killing
be
next?
marvelous.
Because yes, I guess I would be considered in. I definitely am not extremely high class, but I am well off enough. But I suppose it's just something I've never thought about. Because I don't really think about my wealth much until it becomes a problem. Usually I'm more worried about seeing this and that and experimenting this and that and seeing what new things I can find and explore, new people to talk to.
It is
And
wonderful that you have such an adventurous spirit.
yes, I mean, what is life without a spirit? What is life without risk and
Exactly.
adventures and learning? And
Yes.
I never
Death.
understand people who just get into that, who's just a bit too interested in their wealth.
True.
Those people are always strange to me. Anyways, what are we doing?
Oh,
I have no idea.
the tea shop. That's right, the tea shop. We were gonna go look over there, I think.
Okay, I'll follow y'all.
You have new information about what the strange woman who was seen around the attacks would have done. So yeah, we'll get you back over there. It's at this point I'm gonna call for another quick break.
Okay.
All right.
Just to refresh ourselves before you attack. I mean, interrogate. I mean, you talk to the tea shop owner.
Oh
Excuse me.
no, I want you to be my
I'm just kidding.
buddy.
Hi. All right.
Have to
Yeah,
be my
I'll
buddy.
I'll be back in around 3 minutes. Oh, buddy, what kind of buddy?
Oh my gosh, that's
Buddy
right,
with a
because Ross
benefit.
was wooing him.
I will be right back.
Okay. Yes, we'll be back as well. See you in a bit.
Ross just trying to charm everyone she sees, I guess.
Yeah. I guess.
It's working well, though. Oh my gosh. Well, except for the
Okay.
guy with the board, but it's hard.
I'll
Yeah.
be back in with the rest of you.
Okay.
Yeah, see you soon.
He's just not his type.
Nope. Maybe if she had like really good game advice and it worked.
Yeah,
It's
she
like,
should have done that.
ah, yes. The pro gamer strat is this right here. Move to D5 and straight to my heart.
That's a good one. I saw this Tumblr post.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it was just like don't tell me about numbers. I don't know what highways and numbers and chess means.
I don't know about chess.
I kind of forgot that chess had letters and numbers until that post. I was just like, oh yeah, it does, doesn't it?
Yeah, I think on the board,
Mm-hmm.
spots have letters and numbers.
Okay, I'm back, but I want to do a check-in with you all because I know we are. I'm going to be completely honest. We are moving not as, which is fine. You know, we're having a good time. Moving not as quickly as I had planned for, which means if you all need to wrap up, if you need me to wrap up sooner, we can make that happen. We can do it like after you talk to the tea shop owner, and I feel like there's a place that I think you might go to next, so we can like wrap up after the tea shop owner. We can wrap up after the next place that you all were thinking. I just want to check in on you all, make sure how you all are feeling.
It is getting late, so I don't want to stay for too much longer.
Yeah, probably the next interaction.
Okay. Okay.
If that's
You said the next interaction.
For me personally,
I really, yeah. For me personally, I don't.
Yep.
I don't like staying up too late.
Okay. All right. I'll keep that in mind for the future for like soft and hard stop times. Yeah. We'll probably wrap up after the next interaction. Yeah, if that's cool with everyone. Also, is everyone present, or did anyone else step away?
I
Like Reese
think
and Stag.
I think
I'm
Stag
good.
is Spirit back.
Okay. Okay. All right. In that case, I will also get ready and peek at who at least I'd like to head to after this.
Oh,
You have someone in mind.
I haven't looked yet. I'll take a look right now.
Oh, to go raid?
Yes.
Yes.
Oh, I'm like, oh, Dungeons and Dragons. Oh, Deluxen.
That would be fun to raid.
You just raid each other.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you,
Just-
Captain
Going back and forth.
Trihansel.
Oh no, I see the perfect place for us to go. Wednesday I did D&D and someone playing D&D rated us, and right now one of the people
Ooh.
on the channel is
Hi.
doing art for. Oh, hi, welcome back.
Hello. Sounds perfect. I'll go where you
Yes.
go.
Yeah, I will link this to you now. Welcome back, Stag. So, I was talking with the others. I did a little check-in because we're moving a little bit differently than the pace that I have prepared for, and honestly, I'm feeling it too. We've been live for like almost 2.5 hours.
What?
So
It does not feel that.
Yeah,
That's
seriously.
alright.
Wild.
So I figured we could do this next interaction that Reese will primarily facilitate, and
Okay.
I will probably call it soon after that. And I'm ready to head back over if you all are.
I will note that I find it funny that Vin is technically a higher class and C just does not register on it.
Yeah, I'm
You just
good.
don't care.
Okay, well, I'll bring us over.
Hmm.
All right, you all have returned to the tea shop for what may be the final scene of this session. You've got some new knowledge in tow, specifically that there was a strange woman lurking around the tea shop. So you've gone ahead and returned to the tea shop so you can perhaps inquire with the owner. You know, you made some purchases, you had some wonderful tea, but it's time to, more. So it's time to talk more. You re enter the tea shop, and the floor is yours.
Okay,
Knock, knock.
as you all. Oh, sorry.
No, that's it. Go ahead.
I was gonna say, as you re-enter the tea shop, Shinhei looks up and smiles and says, "Welcome. Oh, back. It hasn't been that
Hello.
long since you were last here. When you said you wanted to be regulars, I didn't think you meant so frequently. I guess my tea was that delicious. Welcome back."
Hello, it's delightful to be back. Um, you know what? It's so weird. We were talking with them, and they mentioned some strange woman who was lingering by your shop. Perchance, do you know why that was, or who that woman was? They thought it was a genie.
As you say that, his smile kind of fades and he looks a little pensive and kind of takes his deep sigh. I do know what you are referring to. I have also seen her myself,
Mm-hmm.
but she looks very similar to a frequent regular that I used to have who has
Mm-hmm.
long since passed.
Mm-hmm.
That was Magistrate Day Wonha.
Oh.
Oh, another magistrate.
Yes, she was one of my favorite customers here.
Mm-hmm.
She was very active in conversing with the locals, making sure the regular folk had what they needed to get by.
Mm-hmm. Oh.
I have seen her a few times around, at least what I assume is her spirit, near the shop. I assume because it was a place that she frequented. But I have also seen her at the park, the Park of the Elders.
Oh.
Wait, whose spirit has he seen?
Magistrate Day Wonha.
Oh, okay.
Day
As a
one.
reminder, she's the
Nope.
one in
That's
your
his
shrine that you saw,
hero.
and presumably that, like the lantern and everything involved with that, that's that name.
Oh,
Oh.
okay.
So
Who
long
was
in the
she, and
take.
how did she die?
I don't think my character
think it-
knows how she died.
Yeah.
Unless you can fill
Oh.
that in, Joy.
It's a
Um,
mystery.
I'll double check. I think I will double check.
Okay. Oh, actually, it does say a little bit here.
Oh, I see.
So she was unfortunately overshadowed by the last queen, Young-Soo. But
Mhm.
after that, I don't know what happened to her.
Oh,
Oh.
we found her shrine that was a bit desiccated up in the mountains over there. Do you know how we could restore it?
Hmm.
Would that help soothe his spirit, since it seems to be
Maybe.
wandering quite amok? Unfortunately.
Potentially. And he turns around and shuffles over to one of the shelves that have many teacups. And you can kind of see now that a few of the teacups have names written on them. He grabs a couple. One of them has the name Yonggi, and the other one has Wonha's name. And then as soon as he grabs it and brings it over to you, you can see that it is kind of faintly glowing blue.
Oh.
He sets both of the cups down in front of you. This cup here was Wonha's, and as soon as he says her name, you can see that the light kind of glows a little bit brighter.
Oh.
Okay, I think we found the the culprit, a poor woman who absolutely needs to be honored, possibly.
I can
What
only
do you guys
imagine that.
think?
Go ahead.
Oh yeah, I was just gonna say, what do you guys think to the group?
Wait, what was the last thing she said about the spirit?
Um.
Do you mean
The shop.
sorry? Who the shop? You mean the person that Reese is piloting, the NPC, like the
Yeah.
shopkeeper?
Yeah. I'm sorry, I'm having a terrible ADHD moment.
Mhm. Yeah. So to recap, the last thing that had happened was Shinhei had fetched the pair of teacups from a shelf. The teacups say these names, like many of them do, Young-gi and Won-ha, and the cup with Won-ha's name basically glows with this blue light and pulsed a little bit when the shopkeeper said Won-ha.
Mm-hmm. Oh,
Also,
Mm.
yes. Also,
that's
Ross,
where we're at.
I know you were flirting with the shopkeeper earlier. How close are you standing to, well, the shopkeeper? Like, how
Oh.
many feet away do you think you are?
Well, I don't see the icon, but if I did, I'd be close. I mean, Ross would be.
All right. So since I'm gonna assume how close you are, given the fact you were flirting with him earlier, you'll also see that the lantern that's on your possession is like lighting up in a
Oh.
similar light as the cup that the that Shinhei had brought down.
Think. Want this kind of camaraderie again.
Hmm.
Someone who just like recognize them, see everything that happened.
Oh, that would be beautiful. What if we went and brewed some tea and shared it at her grave to acknowledge her in that way? Wouldn't that
Oh,
help?
yes. I'm sure she would
Yeah.
appreciate that.
Nice.
Mm. Of course, I mean, I don't know what happened between her and the queen, but if we can help and, acknowledge her for what she did, I'm wondering if that would, well, if that would help her move on or feel honored in that way.
Well,
But
if she is a Guishin, wandering the streets attacking people, I can only
Mhm.
imagine that some terrible fate befell her.
Mm.
Yeah.
honor, punish those who have wronged her. Both.
I think It's best for her spirit to be at peace. And maybe for her to find some sort of forgiveness in her heart.
All right. I'm sure that you all can.
But I'm sure it would be great if the whoever wronged her were punished in the court of law.
Yeah. Yeah, no need to resort to violence. I mean, we've never done that before.
No,
Very good people.
no need to resort to vigilante justice. We have a justice system, an actual justice system to deal with that sort of thing.
Did you have a justice system against Santa?
Yes, we did.
Well, I don't think there's a central government in the North Pole. Is there?
He's got a point, actually. I mean, we.
It's a bit of a
took legal
lawless
action.
land. we took matters into our own hands, so to speak. We were the civilian police force on the other civilians who wanted him dealt with. You know.
Exactly.
How can we help her spirit?
Well, it does seem that you are getting yourselves involved. I don't know that there's much that I can do on my end, but he'll start sliding the cup towards you. Seeing as this is having a reaction to that lantern that you have, and you all are pondering potentially offering condolences at her shrine. Maybe this cup of hers could be of help, but I can't guarantee that it will, and all I ask is that you please be careful with it.
Will do.
Do any of y'all have bubble wrap?
I know. I thought,
Well, maybe the shopkeep has bubble wrap. Since he does.
just
have
in
a lot
case. Do you have some little to-go container that we can take it in? Like a box with some, downy fluff around it? Bubble wrap, essentially. Yeah, bubble wrap. We're looking for bubble wrap. Do you have any?
What is this wrap made of bubbles you speak of? He'll just kind of take a hand rag off of his apron and gently wraps the cup.
That works.
That'll have to do.
As you're gently wrapping the cup, one of your assistants comes by wearing like a bandana and really like thick rimmed glasses. Goes over and says, "Oh, wait, no, you can't separate the set. Can't separate the set." He kind of gestures towards. Well, you see, the teacup that says Wanha matches exactly the other teacup that says Youngi, as if they're a matching set.
Uh-oh.
Maybe we could bring both of them in that case.
I didn't steal her man, did I?
Uh-oh.
I
think we need to get Ross out of town.
Wait,
This is
What if
all gone very
Frostex
wrong.
was the one who set up this entire thing, and she's a vengeful spirit that's jealous of us? We need to sacrifice Rothex. Set up the stake.
Hey, I did not.
You did try to kill me when we first met. I do remember this.
Well, that's
it all comes together. You've been exposed as the tramp you are.
How did you know I was the main boss of this campaign?
All right.
Really though, that's interesting.
So, did you want to take the other teacup also? Did you want to separate the set and let this nerd suffer?
Let this nerd suffer.
I say take the other teacup also. It wouldn't hurt.
Yeah, we'll take the other one as well.
Yeah, I don't have to mention anything to Ghost, right?
No, I suppose not. That would be kind of funny though. All right.
Okay, so it sounds like you have your heading. You're wanting to take the pair of teacups and I guess the lantern over to the shrine any place else you want to go for next time, or is that the first place you'll head to?
I'm down with the shrine.
Yeah.
That's fine.
Okay. So with that in mind, I imagine you'll be leaving the tea shop soon, and I'm sure actually I'm gonna spoil a little bit of next session for you all. Magistrate Kunanjuna will return. You know, you visit the tea shop
Yay.
twice and the Baduk Hall, and it's about now that as you step your way out, you should probably see that familiar red and blue garb with the feather headed your way. So you'll be able to find out more information next time. See if you still will go to the shrine, or if you're gonna march up to that queen, or maybe just leave town. You know, be like, well. You know, we got other things to do. So we'll see how that interaction goes.
Leave things unresolved.
It's always a choice.
Oh man.
All right. And that has been episode 3 of chapter 1 of Journeys Through the Radiant Sleighdiant Citadel. I was like, where does the sleigh go in that word again?
Thank
Alright,
you so
I'll
much for
probably.
hosting.
Oh yeah, thank you
Sleighdiant
for
slighted out.
helping us.
Then play the doll.
Yeah, just put it everywhere. Then there's no no mistake in it.
Mm.
All right. I will go ahead and take us over to the other screen where we get the chat in front, and we'll go from there.
Yay!
All right.
It's
Okay.
really fun.
Yeah, thank you
Mhm.
for again setting this up. We'll have to continue this adventure another time with everyone, of course, perhaps after Halloween, depending on how things go out.
Oh,
Mhm.
that's right. Side question.
Yes, Halloween is coming up
Ooh.
next. Yeah, this is technically the side campaign if you think about it. Or maybe
Mhm.
this is the main campaign and the other ones are the side campaign, you know? Which one is it?
Ooh, that's true. This one's been lasting for a nice long while.
Yes.
More of a
Yeah.
how many sessions now? 3?
Yeah, this one is the third one.
Nice.
For this particular side or main campaign, depending on how you look at it.
Mm-hmm.
But
That's
yeah,
awesome.
thank you all for listening, and thank you all for playing. Ida says everyone was great, which I appreciate.
Yay!
everyone was
Aw,
great.
thank
Yeah.
It was
you.
fun.
Yay.
We had a delightful time.
Mhm.
Thank you for having us.
Yeah, thanks all for being here. Again, I couldn't do this without you all. You are what make this campaign what the chaotic, fun mess that it is.
Yeah.
We had some blesses throughout the session. So Stuckham gave Vin a second bless.
Thanks.
And then there was another bless that happened earlier. Harley blessed gave a second one to Corey Pym. So you
Yay!
have 2 to work with for next session.
All right.
We also have a joke from chat. How do ghosts become pilots? It is
How
Halloween
do
season.
ghosts become pilots?
Yeah.
Let's see. How do they become pilots? They die trying. No. Okay.
They died trying.
They go to the helicopter. Emphasis on a hell.
Ooh,
Okay.
I like that one. Any other guesses before I reveal the answer from Kawaii?
No.
Oh, you know what? They they take a flight on a Boeing 747.
Oh my god.
Wow, nice one.
Oh
That's
my
a really good
gosh.
one,
Oh, that's
actually.
really good. So the answer is they go to fright school.
Oh my god.
Oh my gosh, that's so stupid.
That's damn.
I'm sorry, it's silly.
I love it.
Oh, also before I forget, let me send the name of the NPC that Vin had befriended, Jeon Jungkook.
Oh.
Hey.
NPC befriending.
That's cool. All the people
Yeah.
I tried to charm and I got no numbers.
Didn't roll a 20. Hey yo.
Hey yo.
Meanwhile, Vin was just doing Vin things and not shutting up.
Perfect. Mhm.
Okay. Sorry, I'm trying to figure out a place to take us to after this. Coordinating with Lux behind the scenes, but having a little bit of difficulty really pulling that trigger, if you know what I mean.
Mhm.
Hmm.
It's okay. Let's
I
just.
normally have this like locked in.
That's okay. You can take your time. There ain't no rush here.
Mhm.
Mhm.
But if anyone needs to go sooner, because I know some of you all are fading, I completely understand.
Yeah,
like that ghost joke.
I'm gonna pass out soon.
Okay. Thanks for hanging out.
Yeah, thanks for
have a good
playing.
night.
Yeah,
Night.
I'll be. I could stay for a couple more minutes, but
Okay.
I had a dream the other night
Yeah.
about a team of superheroes, and they had a flying table and a flying purse that kind of functioned like a bag of holding.
wow.
That they made. They had like voices like like why? You guys ever have dreams like that? It's just like you're
No,
watching a
you
show or
kind of
something.
cut out when you raised your voice.
Yeah, I think your mic peaked actually when you did the really high
My
stuff.
mic did not like it. It was like, oh no, you don't. You're not doing that to me. All right, no woo woo voices.
No voices.
Fine, all right. I'll talk normally.
You're trying to be the mic or Twitch is silencing you. It's messed up.
Yeah, messed up.
What's it
It should
Uwu
let you do the front
censorship. What the?
of the mic.
This is uwu censorship.
Yep,
Well,
yep.
all right. Do you guys ever have dreams like that where you're like watching a weird show?
Most of my dreams are pretty freaking bizarre.
Usually
Mm.
I'm in the dream. Like I'm in the show.
Oh, that sounds
Ah.
fun.
Like it's real to me, but it's also a show or it's a book or something.
Okay.
Yeah, more often than not, a lot of my dreams are in first person.
Oh.
Oh wait, I had a.
Interesting.
That's now speaking of which, I had a dream about Lux last night.
Hey.
I dreamed we were kids, but we were also friends. But then, like, Lux went out in the desert to like fight a giant worm for like
I remember
glory
doing
and
that as a kid.
honor for the country or something. But
Too
then,
much lethal company.
but then he never came back.
Oh.
Oh dear.
I'm
Because
actually
he
a
died
ghost.
out there to the worm.
I
And
died
like
to the
most
worm.
of the
worm.
like I tried talking I tried talking them out of it. I'm like, we could just like settle down and have a farm somewhere and raise milk cows.
Aww.
But like they keep on sending kids out into the desert to like die trying to fight the worm. It's messed up.
Wow.
That's nice.
Okay, I think I know where we are headed. Wait, hold on. Let me ask you all real quick. I know how to do this.
Yeah,
yes.
yes.
I have a question for you all, the Slayers. Do you like Sonic the Hedgehog, Field of Mysteria, or I forgot what the third choice was. It's like Stardew Valley, but it's newer.
I don't play all the farming sims. I only played Stardew Valley and Rune Factory 4.
I like Sonic.
Sonic? Okay.
Sonic.
What was the second choice?
Well, it was like Sonic the Hedgehog or Fields of Mystery, which is like Stardew Valley.
I don't know what that is. Let's go with Sonic.
Yeah.
Sonic. Okay. That is.
Before one last question. Do you prefer Sonic or Persona?
Ooh.
Sonic, because I know that one better.
Sonic. All right. Yeah. Yep. Well, then Lux, the one you sent me is where we're headed.
All right, let's go.
Whoa.
All right. For those of you on my end, if you are subscribed, you can pop this raid command. If you're not subscribed, you can pop this raid command. Once again, Lux, thank you for hosting. I really appreciate it. And then Corey, Reese, and Stag, I really appreciate you setting aside your valuable Friday nights for us to convene for this.
Oh, it is Friday, ain't it?
Chili dogs. Exactly. A very Sonic thing to say. I can't wait to use my Sonic emotes once we get over there.
Yay. Yeah, everyone, thank you so much. It's always been a fun time. Like today, all the time, it's hilarious. It's heartfelt. It's a great time.
Yeah.
Fond memories for sure. Yeah, at least on my end, I hope you all have a good night, a good afternoon, a good morning, wherever you are, whether you're listening live or from the future. And we